minute now. I expect to see old Tom trundling over the horizon. He doesn't know about the judges, does he?
No, not yet, but I suppose it's only fair to warn him.
No, don't do that. Keep him in the dark as long as possible.
Oh, come on, Arthur.
Look, are we trying to win this thing or not? It is a competition.
A friendly competition, not out and out civil war.
I'll tell you what, I'll do the boxes and the baskets inside the Dagmar. Won't put them out until tonight. That way he won't guess what's going on.
Do them inside?
Yeah.
Well, certainly not, Arthur. Come.
Yesterday we took Annie to...
Yeah?
L...
Oh, never mind where, just carry on.
for the day, and she was T.R.
Oh, Tom, you can't read it any better than I can.
It ain't me, it's the blooming handwriting. And she was T.R.
It's not to her, it's to her.
Excuse me, Mary. Doors open, I heard voices. Tom, I wondered if you'd like to pop in the laundrette for 11s this morning and share these with me.
Oh, that's very civil of you, Doc.
Yeah, by the way, I saw Mr. Wilmot Brown and Arthur secreting a van load of bed implants.
Ah.
Yes, into the Dagmar.
Aha.
Yes, that's what I thought. This must mean something, Doctor said to myself. This must mean it's imminent.
Inside information, that's what it means, Doc. It's the manure situation all over again. Wilmot Brown and his high-up friends. Excuse me, Mary, I've got to do some quick detective work.
Oh, Mary, I know this must sound silly, but I was wondering if you got any marmalade to spare. I came to get me breakfast this morning. I found I was clean out of Chunky, which is my favourite.
No, Dot, I haven't.
Oh.
In fact, I haven't got any food in the house at all.
Oh. Oh, dear. Well, I would offer you a bite of my Mars bar, but what with age and that. Oh, I know. You come along to the laundrette with Tom this morning, then you can have one of my flapjacks.
Oh, come on, Barry. You're not settling down to anything today.
Oh, sorry. I mean, are you surprised? I'm clear. My blood tests are clear.
Yes, I know, but come on.
Oh, it's such a huge, great relief.
Yeah, and to me.
Oh, when I went to see old Leg, I was sweating.
So was I.
I ain't got the virus, I'm okay.
Yes, I know, but, you know, you're still a short, fat little slob. Now, come on, do some Tai Chi.
It's no good. I've got to meet Graham's mate by 10. I've got to be down the Feathers, pick up Graham's present.
All right, go on, we'll call it a day.
Sorry.
Carry on my own, can't I?
Right. Well, look, I'm going to be out most of the day, actually. You don't mind?
Barry, I spent most of the last 35 years on my own. I'm not about to start minding, am I?
No, but I've been missing out on all the fun, stag party and that.
Oh, well, I've also in the last 35 years been missing out on all the fun, as you put it. So I'm used to that, too.
Oh, don't be like that. You make me feel awful.
Go on, it's all right. I'm only teasing. The last thing I want to do is rock the boat at a family gathering.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
You're not jealous?
Oh, jealous?
Of my family?
Don't be daft. Look, you've got two lives, right? Me and your family, never the twain shall meet. Now, we've been through all this so many times, and I accept it. Now, look, go, buzz off. Go on, organise your party and leave me to my solitary Tai Chi.
So I nips round the back of the Dagmar and has a listen, and sure enough, it's true. Wilmot Brown's had a tip of the judges are coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, and Arthur don't think I know. So I'm going to lull him into a false sense of security. They've got no pansies, petunias, and... Stand in front of the door.
Morning, Tom. Morning, Dan. Oh, once you get those in position, Tom, they're going to look really lovely.
He's right, you know, Tom. It's the position that counts.
Morning, Tom.
It's funny, ever since I've been on the wagon, I keep fancying cups of coffee. I'll be a coffee addict next.
What do you want, Edge?
I just wanted to see you. It's allowed, isn't it?
No, not really.
I thought we could be friends now.
Stop it, eh? Stop the smiling, stop the act. Is your memory gone or something?
No, but we've both got different lives now, haven't we? I mean, me at the Dagmar, you've got Mags. It's all right, I like her. I really do. I think she's ideal for you. And as for the car, well, I know I'm not going to get any money, so it's pointless me making a fuss, isn't it? I mean, you're up to your neck in debt. You can't pay me. I might as well forget it. Water under the bridge. What do you say? No Lofty today, Si?
No, he's gone to his aunt's funeral.
Oh, it's a shame. He's got a lot on his plate at the moment, hasn't he? What with adopting Vicky and all. It's good of him, though, isn't it, Pat?
Oh, taking on another man's kid. Not everybody do that.
Yeah, but it makes a lot of difference, that little bit of paper, doesn't it? Remember when we adopted Sharon?
I was thinking then I'm going to put the petunias in the basket. And the lobelias...
Tom,
I'm going to put...
I wouldn't know a lobelia from a lobotomy, so excuse me. And I've got other things on my mind other than hanging baskets, blooming or otherwise, so don't bother me.
I only asked.
Have you ever tried to use the Citizens Advice Bureau?
Oh, I've got a gardening book.
Here you are. Made with evaporated to give it more body.
Oh, lovely. Thanks, Tom. Oh, what are these?
They're Mars bar segments. Oh, yes. Do help yourself, Mary. Yes, if you're hungry. It's a long time from breakfast time to dinner time, I always say.
Here, Dot, you seen these? Buckets of honey for Mary's mum.
Well, I can't do that now, dear. Let's have a look. Oh, the little lamb in her bright socks. Is she getting on okay, Mary?
Yeah, okay. I should be coming home soon then, won't she?
Yes, what did your mother say in a letter about Annie coming back, Mary?
Nothing.
Well, she must have said something.
I said nothing, Dot.
Oh, girls, see you later.
Oh, have some coffee. And do help yourself.
Oh, lovely. Tom. Oh, nice. Here, Pat. Just been down the Dagmar with Arthur looking at his window boxes. Happy as a sandboy he is. I just hope he doesn't come down to earth it's too much of a bump, because after this he's got nothing at all.
Oh, there you are. Last but not least. I wonder where you got to. Have a Mars bar segment, have a Jaffa cake, have a homemade flapjack.
How's Arthur today?
Oh, you know, he's all right. Very busy down the Dagmar.
Oh, that carpet's for the back room upstairs. I'm sorry, Arthur, you'll have to move.
I can't. Tom will see. He's been picking around out there after morning.
Well, I'm very sorry, but we really haven't got room for all that in here at the moment.
It's all right, I'll sort it out.
Thanks.
Here, Arthur, tell you what to do. Put your plants on a plastic sheet over there in that corner, all
Yeah,
right?
all right.
Good man. I'll make sure he shifts them later,
Thanks.
all right?
Well,
Oh,
where do you want
Pedro.
these, Governor?
Down the bar.
All right, so you're getting the arse done in there.
Yeah, christen it for me. Pete on the
Well, I shouldn't this time of the
Yeah,
day,
go on.
but I will then. Live dangerously, eh, Jim? Right. Oh,
There you go.
Lovely.
Angie?
Come on, Ange.
Oh, yeah, don't mind if I do.
Well, cheers all. Best of luck for tomorrow, Jimbo.
Thanks, Pedro. Here you go, Angie.
Cheers. Thanks.
Kelvin, that coffee's getting cold. Kelvin,
Sorry?
you're turning into a nervous wreck, you are.
No, I'm just trying to work out how well I did in this exam this morning. It was really awful.
How long are these exams going on for, then?
About 3 weeks.
You'll never survive.
Yeah, I know.
Is that all you're having for your lunch? One cup of black coffee? Kelvin?
What?
Oh, I'll give up.
I've just finished at the laundrette and I'm starving, famished. I could eat horse.
What did cheese sandwich do?
Oh, anything. I saw that rushing around with heavy washing that gives you such an appetite. Here, lovely thing happened this morning. I given an 11's party at the laundrette. Cather came, Paulie, Tom, hey, and Mary. She showed me some photos of little Annie. Oh, I'm thinking of making it a regular event. You can come next time. And you, Kelvin.
Did you say photos?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lovely one. There she was on the beach in a little white top.
See, that's going to be lovely, eh? You're working too hard. Missing out on all the fun, though, stuck in books like that all the time.
I wish some other people round here would work as hard as he does.
I work hard, all right?
Yeah, I know. I've been watching you, ogling the girls. I know. He's only got to see a girl walking past this window and he's there, tongue hanging out. You're supposed to be a married man.
And don't I know it?
Huh.
Women, eh?
Do you want something or what?
Yeah. I was wondering where you parked your horse. Listen, mate. There's this pal of mine's got a kid.
You don't say. Now that is
A natural kid. A cuckoo in someone else's nest.
Cuckoo do what?
Hiya, Pete, Steve. How's Mags, eh?
She's okay.
You all right for some, eh, Pete? Being single again?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
No, I do. Sometimes I feel like just...
Well, can't anybody finish a sentence round here today? He's just rambled up, going on about ruddy cuckoos.
Look, I tell you one thing, yeah? I tell you one thing, Pete. If some bird came along and threw herself at me, I wouldn't say no.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Thing is, I think I need an affair.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll tell you the truth, mate. I'm having one.
Yeah? Who with?
Kathy Bill.
I'm worried about Lofty. I wouldn't want to see him get hurt.
Is he likely to be? Look, Dennis, I've got a lot of work to do. So what's all the mystery?
Oh, there's no mystery. Just a few words of advice about this adoption lark, that's all.
Well, what about it?
Well, I don't think it's a good idea.
Beg your pardon?
I knew a case like it once. It didn't work out.
Go on.
This guy I knew married a girl with a kid and tried to adopt it, a bit like Lofty. And he stirred up a whole pile of trouble.
I'm not with you.
The natural father. Because there was a natural father and they'd forgotten all about him, assumed he didn't exist, and he did, and when he heard about the abduction lark, he objected. Seems he had a legal right.
Well, why do you think we want to go through with it, eh? I mean, in Michelle's
Yeah,
case...
well, I'm sure in Michelle's case it wouldn't happen. Don't stir things up. As I said earlier, Lofty's a very sensitive lad. No one wants to see him get hurt now, do they? And don't look so worried. It's just a cautionary tale.
The glasses go upside down in both racks.
Detergent?
Yeah, it goes in there, look.
Hey, select the water temperature. Close the door.
Yeah, hold on.
Anyone fancy take for a test drive, eh?
Hey, look, don't feel you have to hang around, boys. Have we finished for the day?
No, we're waiting for the carpet men.
So we've got to ease that door, haven't we?
Yeah.
Hello, Mum. Hello, darling. All right, I'll show Ian around.
Yeah, sure.
Great. Oh, look at the window basket. Isn't they lovely?
Well, when's Arthur going to shift them?
It's all right. It's all under control.
He's coming back later. We're going to open and put them outside.
You up for the guided tour, then? Yep. Come on, then. Well, as you can see, this is the bar.
Hey, one of the bars.
Yeah, I like this one.
Hey, look, the optics are up and all in.
Beer on tap.
And the glass washer makes the Vic look out of date, doesn't it, eh? Hey, Mum, thanks for being so nice to Dad today. So Tom, you went to see him, said he was really friendly. It's all right, darling. There's no point in us being mortal enemies, is there, eh?
Certainly is.
Oh, I think you're wonderful, don't you, Ian?
Yeah.
Come on, then. I'll show you upstairs. It's not quite finished yet, though.
Oh, Ian, can I have a quick word? It's rather important. And if you're going to ease the doors, I suggest you make a start on it. Come on through. I want to show you my proposed food counter.
Oh, right.
What do you want?
I was just passing. And, can I come in? Well, Doc mentioned you had some snaps of Annie. I'd so love to see them. Please? Well, look, you know how fond me and Ali were of her. Looks quite nice in here now, don't it?
Nice. This place could never look nice.
Well, new wallpaper, spot of paint.
I hate it. I'm sick to death of it. There you are.
Thanks. Oh. Doesn't she look? How old is she now?
2 and 5 months.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Have you got a tissue? Thanks.
Oh, Sue, just give them to me here. She's my little girl, you know, and I'm not crying.
I'm sorry. All right. It was just the wrong time. It was stupid of me. I shouldn't have looked at them. It's just the time of the year. Everything reminds me, you know. Smell of flowers in the square, tennis on the telly. I went right through the anniversary on Saturday without even mentioning it, not even to Ali. He would have been 3.5 now. I mean, him and Annie might have been playmates, mightn't they? Sorry to bore you. Anyway, I expect she'll be coming home soon.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, what did your mum say in her letter? You can't read it, can you? You can't read
Yes,
her
I
letter.
can. Of course I can.
Let me see. I'll read it
No.
for you.
No, I'm not having you reading my private letters.
God, you're a hard little bitch, aren't you? You stand there like a lump of stone while I cry over Hassan. You can't even be bothered to find out when your own daughter's coming back.
Get out, Sue.
I mean, what do you do all day, Mary, eh? In this pigsty? Sit and twiddle your thumbs? I mean, you got no kid to look after. You got no job.
I've got a job, actually. Arthur's getting me one.
Oh, well. He's famous for getting jobs, isn't he? Arthur Fowler.
Here, Mr. Wilmot Brown, come and see what you think. Hello, Mary.
Oh, 1 minute, Arthur. Delicate operation, yeah?
What's up with these?
Oh, leave the Oscab's cards there, Ellie, and be the first to sample Westminster Ale.
Oh, cheers.
He's offering it around as if it's Christmas. Pity I don't drink beer, eh?
Well, have something else then.
All right, thank you very much. I will. Ta.
What do you think, Ellie?
Not bad at all. Cheers, Ange.
Yeah. Cheers.
Nanny was thrilled to see the sea for the first time. Gary and Brendan are making her a doll's house. And we send you all our very best love. That's it.
But there's nothing about her coming back.
No.
But she said she'd only have her a couple of weeks.
But you've got to get your room done, get your debts sorted.
I have. I went down to the office today and they've reduced me court payments to £1 a week. I can manage that.
You've got to get yourself a job.
Yeah, well, I better get that cleaning job in the Dagmar, haven't I?
Yeah, he's there now. Go and ask him.
Oh, I couldn't, Arthur. You said you'd put in a word.
Arthur?
I'm off. I'll see you later.
Come on, let's have a look at London in blue.
Another bleeding orange juice. I could murder a gin. So come on then, Mum. What outfit are you going to surprise us with for the big grand opening? Look, darling, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to tell you how I feel. I'm proud of you, Mum. Really proud. So come on, what you going to wear? Oh, honestly, it's bad enough you give up the booze. You can't even talk about it. Of course you can. But right now I'm going to see Arthur's hanging baskets. I could slap her sometimes. Oh, don't take no notice of me now. I'm a bundle of nerves.
You're bound to feel terrible at first, Ange. I mean, you're breaking a habit.
Yeah. I try and talk to her about it. She just smiles and refuses to discuss it.
Tell me instead, eh?
Look, I'm doing a night shift later on. Come and see me.
Yeah, all right, I'll do that. Oh, thanks, Al. You're a pal.
Oh, it's great. It's really great. I'm really pleased with myself. I've got them all out now. Mr. Wilmot Brown is delighted. You ought to see them. They're all pink and white flowers to go with the walls. They're great. It really is super. Will you come and look at it yourself?
Yeah, Arthur, just calm down.
Yeah, but will you come?
Arthur, you're so excited. You're like a little kid.
Oh, it was great fun, I'll tell you.
I know, but look, love, you mustn't get too over-enthusiastic because it's all going to finish soon, and then what are you going to do?
Oh, don't be such a wet blanket, Pauline.
I'm not, love. I'm just being realistic. We haven't been in touch with any of those organisations, have you? Not that Apex, or what was that thing Wilmot Brown said? Employment rehabilitation or something.
Don't worry about that. I'll see to all that later.
Yeah, but we ought to get them in touch with them and just to start the ball rolling.
Don't panic, Pauline. I'll tell you, I'll see to it later. I know what I'm doing. I'll tell you what I think I'll do. I'll go over and see Tom, see what he's been up to. His baskets were done to be red, white and blue flowers, nothing original at all. Yeah, I think I'll go and see his finished work, and then I'll give mine a last watering.
I don't smoke. I ain't got hobby. Well, Den was me hobby, so I suppose that's out the window. So no sex life? Where's the pleasure in my life, Al?
Hang on, Ange. I got something for us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
Wait and see. What we need is a drink. Go on, 2 to 2 won't make any difference, will it, eh? Nice young lady like you. It's not right that you're wasting yourself away.
You're dead right there, mate. It's certainly not. What can you do, though, eh?
Well, I don't have much fun myself either.
Good, I bet you do, you rogue.
No, I don't, honestly. So I thought maybe me and you can get it together, like, you know, just for a bit of fun.
Oh, stop mucking about.
No, I'm serious, Ange.
Listen, now, I think I better be going, eh?
Ange.
What's the matter with you? You need an affair, do you? So you thought, oh, good old Angie will fit the bill. Is that it?
I find you really attractive.
Oh, I'm very pleased to hear it. I really am. Haven't you forgotten just one teensy-weensy little thing?
What's that?
Like chemistry?
I told you, I find you really
No, I'm talking about mutual chemistry, like how I feel. I'm not a public convenience, you know.
What?
I mean, I'm not here to be used. All right, I said I didn't have a sex life, but that don't mean to say I'm going to jump into bed with the first bloke that asks.
Listen, I think you got me all wrong.
No, I don't think I have, Al. Look, you just put the cart before the horse, that's all. You thought, oh, I'd like a bit on the side. So you looked round for a likely candidate. It don't work that way. Women don't find it very flattering. Do you know what I mean? And as for that, Al, well, you've got a lot to learn, ain't you, mate? Thanks all the same.
So I asked Tom and Kathy and Pauline and Mary before I knew where I was at a party on the end.
Oh, a laundrette party now.
Yeah, well, why not? I think people work the better for it.
Why stop there? But why not have a laundrette disco?
Oh,
I mean, a bit of
laundrette
food is
ballroom
something
dancing.
that's all
Come dancing.
You could have a laundrette.
Synchronised swimming.
You could have a laundry of it. I thought, you know, why not do it properly? Yeah, that's where you come in, Miss Chai. You know, seeing as you're a professional caterer.
Oh, you want Max to do the catering? Why didn't you say so? Well, Max, what'd you say?
No, don't be so stupid, then. I want to ask you about recipes. You know them lovely little savouries that you've done for Deb's farewell do? Well, I would like to do something like that, you know, only on a small scale, of course.
Oh, those hanging baskets are terrific, Tom. Oh,
What about that business, you know, with the phone?
It's okay, I think.
Fixed it.
Yeah, I think so. I told him I pointed the finger at the wrong bloke.
And they swallowed it.
Well, they had to, didn't they? Anyway, the guy had the
The
stuff.
Raymond's boy.
Yeah, well, when they searched him, he didn't have any stuff on him, so there was no harm done.
So you're in their good books now?
I wouldn't go as far as saying that, but just say that won't be found hanging on the Blackfriars Bridge just yet. Usual?
Yeah,
Evening, all. Oh, watch it, Tom. The baskets look nice, you know.
Oh, thanks, Arthur. How's yours getting on?
Oh, not too bad. Not as good as yours. Have you heard when the judging is? Well, tonight's the last night. D-Day tomorrow. Dagmar Day. What about that? Hey, that's a thought, isn't it, Dan? Him opening up like that on your doorstep.
Hi, Devil.
What's your name, Mr. Tom?
Sorry, Doc, but horticulture brings out the worst in me.
Hello, Kath. How are you?
Here, Al. Fully fledged marathon now.
Oh, when do you start?
Tomorrow night.
Well, that's the opening night at Dagmar.
Well, I can't help it. You just have to go on your own. Just doing that bleating hand.
I'm a lonesome cowboy.
Oh, look, Mark, the last time we were called Westerners, not cowboys.
Not seen Michelle back yet?
no. I've been thinking over what you and I were talking about earlier on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand why this mate of yours wanted to make trouble.
Well, I don't know. Probably because the kid was his and he wasn't some other wally claiming to be the father.
Oh, in that case, it doesn't apply, because in Vicky's case, the natural father's right off the scene, isn't he?
Yeah, so I heard.
He couldn't possibly object to Lofty, because Lofty's the best thing to happen to that baby. And he'd have to be really selfish to want to make trouble, and, well, according to Michelle, he's not the selfish type.
Do us a favour, Pat, give us a drink, a real one. I could do with it. I've just had a very embarrassing time. Talk about the trials and tribulations of being a single woman. God.
What now?
Ali made a pass at me. Stupid so-and-so. He must think he's God's gift to women. I said a real drink, didn't I?
Ange, I'm only trying to help.
For God's sake. Hello, Tom. They're really lovely hanging baskets. Smashing.
All right.
Wilmot Brown?
Yep, he's offered me a job in his new pub.
You are in demand.
I know.
Millions unemployed and there's you being offered 3 jobs. Clever boy.
Symphony Foods, Queen Vic and a Dagmar. Yeah, maybe I can do all 3 at once.
You haven't finished your training yet.
Oh, shut up, you sound just like my mum.
Don't tell me to shut up, big head.
Oh, watch out, big sister's watching you. Hey, you going to join me in the Vic when you finish work?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, at this rate, you'll be able to retire. You won't have to go to work. You can become a lady of leisure.
Oh, yeah, I'd love that. I don't think...
Look, the money's not towards a room, innit?
Why? Have they said something?
No, but I think they're about to, and I think it's going to be in our favour.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Tina?
Yeah, I'll see you later, all right?
Right, that's 11:40, please. How are you?
Just off on a couple of late calls.
You better watch it. Don't carry that case around. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I read that. Doctors are getting mugged for what's in their cases. You know, drugs, syringes, that kind of stuff.
So what am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Carry your stuff disguised in a carrier bag. Or take a minder.
How are you, anyway?
Exhausted. The sooner I get this shop sorted out, the better.
What, no news from the family yet?
The family conference will take place soon, so I hear. Until then, I can make no plans and hire no staff. Meanwhile, like I say, I am dying of exhaustion.
Wait a minute, what's this?
You what? Oh, yes.
Natty, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly is.
What do you think from a design point of view? I mean, who do you say we're aiming at?
Well, it's not your Dot and Ethel, is it?
Hardly.
No, it's, a young person's place, definitely, you know. Young people with a bit of money who are bored with watching videos at home and want to feel that life's got a bit of, I don't know, a bit of glamour, you know, a bit of style, a bit of fun.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. Yeah. Look, have a drink. Try a Westminster Ale.
Oh, no, listen, I better not. I want to get home and do some work. Barry's gone to a stag night, so I might as well make use of the peace and quiet. You coming?
No, I've got a few things to tidy up, actually. Pot plants and...
Oh, right. Well, listen, best of luck for tomorrow.
Thanks. Colin?
Yeah?
Do you think I'll fill it?
Yeah, I think you will. Especially with Angie in charge. See ya.
Come on, gentlemen, please. Save your breath. There ain't nobody here but a chicken.
Who do you reckon's going to win?
Hey?
This London and Bloom, or whatever you call it. I heard Arthur saying the judges are coming round tomorrow.
Well, to be honest, I put my money on the Dagmar.
Yeah, they're a lethal combination, aren't they? Collis Brown and Angie. I heard she's trying to trap Ian into doing the food.
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't tried to get you under her wing. Anyway, where's that den?
Well, I guess I say it's upstairs waiting for you.
It's all right, I can take a hint.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
No, you're probably right anyway. Night.
Night. You know, apart from me mum, she's one of the best things that's happened to me, Dad.
Yeah, she's nice, isn't she? I like her sense of humour and the way she gives in as good as she gets.
So how do you think my mum looks in?
Top of the world, thanks to you.
Well, I did my best.
You're still doing it, aren't you?
I'm just following Alatine's advice. I'm showing her how much I love her, like it says down here.
Well, I'm surrounded by love here, aren't I? What with your dad and Mags, Ian and Tina, even Dot and Tom?
Well, you got me. Oh, come on, Si. Once me and Mum have got a place, once we move into the Dagmar...
Yeah, I don't think things are going to be different even then, Sharon. Look, we even spent the whole night together, didn't we? All on our own. All right, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
Yes, you did.
Look, Sharon, those 2 days we had together were great, right? But we don't seem to get anywhere, do we?
All right, it's my fault.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is, Sharon, right? I just look at everyone else and I feel really jealous. I want...
But I know what you want. The trouble is, I don't know what I want, do I?
Graham's coming up. Look, hide in the bathroom or something, will you?
You what?
Look, he insisted on coming up to meet Rosie.
Who?
I told him I'd invited this bird up from the night. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't
No, don't letting Heathcliff have a piddle and then he'll be right up.
Heathcliff?
His dog.
I mean, listen, what happened to this stag night?
It's over. He insisted on leaving the minute the pub was closed. He's not even drunk.
I don't believe you, I'm really...
He must be Rosie.
No, this is Colin. I told you about him.
I'm Barry's flatmate.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Cole.
So did you have a good stag night?
Yeah, great.
Coffee, anyone?
Sit! The dog.
He's talking to the dog.
Oh, right. Well, if nobody wants coffee, I'll turn in.
Yeah, good
See
night,
you.
Carl.
Good night.
Oh, dear, excuse me, but you two. Talk about two naughty kids with their hands caught in a sweetie jar. What? Look, Barry, it's time to come clean. I know you're gay. And I know he's gay too. I've always known you're gay, okay? So you're the boyfriend. Rosie, in a manner of speaking.
No, look,
don't try and hide it any longer, old son. It's patently obvious and always has been. Only to me, don't fret. My word, I've had a few laughs watching him trying to kid the family. He's a naughty boy. Well, you should see him at home. The big macho bit, talk about overdoing it. But just... No, nobody else knows, don't worry. And what's more, it's not such a big deal neither. I mean, we've had puss round this neck of the woods ever since. So don't start thinking you're anything special.
Oh, God.
Here. I don't mind or anything. Ain't gonna make no difference.
Nah, you'll probably hate me now and refuse to have anything to do with me.
How long have you known him? Daft, isn't he? Look, I couldn't give a monkey's. Straight up. We'll live and let live, that's my motto. You're still me kid brother, and that's all there is to it. I'm not about to go telling anyone else, am I? I'm just telling you that I know.
So you really don't mind?
Oh, Gordon Bennett, what have I just been saying? You can bring him to the wedding if you want. Enough said, Barry. So what say you go and make us a nice cup of coffee like a kid brother should, eh? Well, I'll talk to a friend here. Go on. Sit down.
Thanks. Or are you talking to the dog?
Sorry about that, mate. It's all right. It's about time we cleared the air, him and me. It's bad for people to live a lie.
Yeah.
There's only one thing that bothers me in all of this. I mean, what's a nice, intelligent, artistic bloke like yourself doing with an idiot like him? I mean, what on earth do you see in him?
Can't you tidy up your place a bit, Pete?
What?
The judges will be round soon.
What judges?
Where have you been hiding? The London in Bloom judges, that's what judges.
I'm running a fruit and veg stall, Tom. Not a bloody Keep Fit and Tidy campaign.
Well, it could reflect bad on the pub.
Oh, yeah? What about the pub reflecting bad on my stall, eh? Bit of local colour this is, Mus. They can't see it, and they've got no right to judge it. Sweet Fanny Adams.
Morning, Pete.
Morning, Colin, mate.
Yeah, listen, you want to get this mess cleared up a bit, otherwise no one will win anything.
Here, Den. Begin to sweat, eh? About losing your last customer.
The Dagmar is a novelty, and like all novelties, will be short-lived. A bit like Anne's going without a drink.
You're not still pouncing around with them daisies, are you, Arthur? We home tonight, not next week.
Not my fault that somebody had a go at me.
Hey, don't make excuses, as the actor said to the eunuch. Just get your house in order. How's it going, Raymond?
No problem. I only hope Arthur can get his act together.
Me
If I
too.
were you, I wouldn't worry about me. I'd be more worried about getting that door to open properly.
Hi, Mary. Thought you might be in.
I've got nowhere else to go, have I?
No.
What's this?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I thought you might be hungry.
Oh, I don't need charity.
It's not charity, it's just something from a friend. Come on in, put the kettle on.
Got time for a cuppa?
Yeah, of course. Something I want to ask you anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Let's come in, let's come in.
It's Brand. Nice, sir.
All right, mate.
Got a problem?
Have you, Mr. Wilmot Brown?
No, not me, you, the door.
No problem, sir. We're just perfectionists.
I must say you're doing a splendid job out there, Arthur.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's hope time's on our side and we get finished before the judges, all right?
I'm setting these optics up to suit myself. Is that all right?
Right, it's your bar, Angie. How much longer do you reckon, Tom?
Oh, not long now, sir. Just get that door rehung, and it's really just a matter of letting the paint on the bar dry.
All right.
Oh, come on, Colin.
I've told you I can't find this key anywhere.
Yeah, well, you must have had it earlier.
Of course I had it earlier, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to chain it up in the first place,
Leave
would
it
I?
till we get back, eh?
But leave it out here.
Well, why not?
No, I'm sorry, I'm not going to leave it out here.
Why not?
Because probably by the time I get back, there'll only be a saddle left.
Well, look, we've got an hour or so to kill before we got to go. We'll either find the key or we'll sort something
Yeah,
else
well,
out.
I'm not leaving this bike here all day, and that is
okay,
final.
Mr. Angry, don't get your feathers ruffled. I'm not missing my brother's wedding over your stupid bike.
You're not going to miss it.
they're coming, the judges, they're coming!
Here comes the judge, here comes the judge!
Where's Mr. Wilmot Brown?
Why?
Why, he should be here in case they want to come in.
Oh, well, go and see if you can find his ladyship.
Hey, we're still taking knock off this door, you know.
You'll be all right.
I tell you it won't. Come and look
So
here.
it sticks a bit. It'll be fine when it dries out. We'll tell him that. He won't know any different.
Oh, you lot, when you got a minute, can one of you come back here and bang a nail in? It keeps catching on my stocking.
Hold it. The lady's talking to the organ grinder, not his monkeys. Besides, I'm the only one here insured to climb ladders.
Here are they? Yes, they're coming down the street as I was putting the last one in.
You sure it's them?
It's either them or the parole board.
Right, better make yourself available then. This door seems to be sticking.
Oh, it's damp, Mr. Wilmot Brown. Be fine when it dries out.
Yeah, just give it a gentle tug.
Just fix it.
They're coming! They're coming! They're coming! They're coming! They're coming! They're coming!
We'll invite them in for a drink. We could do with the business.
Oh, come on. I mean, look, this is a bit drastic, isn't it? We don't need a hacksaw. Just give me time and I'll find the key. Oh, you're so busy being macho. It's a wonder you can get up in the morning. Look, watch that paintwork.
If you care to step into this traditional British pub, I'm sure the landlord would be delighted to serve you with a cup of frothed mead.
We are going to a wedding, and I need my bike. I need my bike.
Plastic.
Oi, off! They use plastic flowers. What? Tom Wolfe has answered that Percy Fry used silicon shrubs.
What do you do that for, then?
Because he likes cheating. I don't know. It's a bit like asking what makes Margaret Thatcher tick. Sabotage.
They sabotaged me arrangements.
You sure it wasn't your brain?
So you're saying, Tom, that without your knowing, someone switched your flowers for plastic ones?
Exactly.
Who do that?
I've got my suspicions.
Well, we've obviously got no chance of winning now, have we?
Well, it ain't my fault.
It's your job to keep your eyes open.
But they was crafty. They switched only some of them.
Well, who do you think it was, Tom?
Pretty obvious to me.
Oh, the Neon Gang?
Who?
Wilmot Brown's crew at the Dagmar.
No, he wouldn't do it, then. He's not the type.
No, not him personally.
Well, we're never going to prove it.
Oh, there you go, Tom. Have that on me.
It's stupid, isn't it? We're behaving like kids. We should be helping each other, not falling out of each other.
What's all this helping each other out crap? If Collis Brown's stitched me up, I want blood.
But we don't know he did it.
I do.
How?
Because if I was in his shoes, I'd do the same thing. He probably thinks it's us that withered his weeds.
But it weren't, was it?
Not as far as I know, but I want blood. I want ideas that's going to make us the busiest boozer in Walford. I want to put Wilmot Brown out of business, so get thinking.
Well, I could always play the piano then.
Yeah, that was good, that was.
Oh, yeah, that'll guarantee too. You and him.
Well, I could do flower displays in the bar.
Real or plastic?
Yeah, we could get them videos back.
Well, them op-heads, forget it.
Here, have you heard? Dagmar's got to place 3 girls doing the opening tonight. Hope she forgets her players then, eh? Oh.
How you fixed, Pat?
Now, what we have to be selective about is the type of clientele we allow in. I don't want any riffraff, and it's important to get that right from the start.
Not like the Vic, you mean?
Well, when you ran the Vic, Angie, attracted a certain type of customer that was right for that pub. And now, as far as I can see, it doesn't attract anyone.
This place is going to go a bomb. It's just what Walford needs.
Oh, I certainly hope so. All right for me to go through, Till?
Right as rain now, sir. All fixed to perfection.
Bit of a gap, isn't there?
What that?
It was hardly perfection.
Well, it's the door hanging he was talking about, not the trim. Hey, Arthur, bring down that trim. Come on, Arthur. Now, how long have you known us, Mr. Wilmot Brown? Would we leave the edge of a door like that?
Well, the edge seems all right. It's the gap.
What? Well, maybe to the untrained eye, yeah. Trim, Arthur.
Well, I suppose you know what you're doing.
We wouldn't be working here if we did.
Here.
What's that?
The trim.
What for?
The door.
For that gap, I don't need trim. I need 3x2. Come on, Ray. Let's get it down again.
Right, that's 8 there.
Yeah.
6 cheese
Yeah.
and 10 corned beef.
That's right. Dead right.
How's it going up there, Arthur?
Well, it's going.
Should we be ready by tonight?
They tell me it will.
Great. Should bring some extra tray, Sue?
Yeah, it should do.
I went over there yesterday and left some cards. I mean, being a late night boozer, everyone got cabs, didn't they? Yeah.
Right,
I get it.
Thank you.
Well, I don't have this anywhere.
Hello, what's it going to help you? Yeah. Hang on a minute, I'll find out for you. Here, Arthur. What time's it kick off tonight?
What?
Look at Dagmar.
Oh, 8 o'clock, I think.
You had the light lunch, Arthur?
Lunch? This is still breakfast, mate.
You mind?
Yeah, you're still not coming tonight then, love.
Look, I can't. I'd like to. It's my first night on duty. I'm not going to let them down.
Look, have you ever thought about that old saying, charity begins at home? I mean, what happens if I decide to top myself?
Right, what can I get you, Kev?
I'll have tea and a cheese roll, please.
First call for the Dagmar, Sue.
Oh, good. And that's without any cards.
Yeah. Hi, Kath. Pete.
You working tonight then, Al?
Yeah, but I'm hanging around the Dagmar when I can. Don't to be plenty of fares to pick up.
Boy, that's illegal, that is.
And if you get caught.
You're not doing that.
Oh, yeah, and what do you suggest then?
I don't know, but you're not doing that.
All right, let's forget about it then, eh? Let them use some other cab firms.
Yeah, why not? That's a better idea.
Yeah.
There we are. There's bound to be other ways.
Yeah, like what? Go out and hand some cards out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, and who's going to drive and look after the control?
Well, I can use the controls, and we've got plenty of other drivers.
Have you forgotten what happened last time?
Admit it, it's a better idea.
If you say so, boss.
Sometimes they don't use the brains they were born with. Yeah. Thought I'd get this ready.
Eh?
For the next job.
I haven't got another job.
Oh, there'll be one come along.
Let's see, yeah. There you are, Marvin. All right, son. Here.
Look, is anything wrong?
No?
Well, are you worried?
No, I'm not worried. But I think you are. So I'm unemployed again. So what? I can cope. That is, as long as you don't start treating me with kid gloves.
Oh, Arthur, I was only trying to...
I know. I see people's faces giving me their sidelong glances. And I know what they're thinking.
They're just concerned.
Yeah, in case I go nutty again.
No, love, they're concerned about you.
Are they?
Oh.
Have I come at a bad time?
No.
Hello, Arthur.
Hello there.
All finished over
Yeah,
there.
just about.
Do you need me to come back?
No thanks, Arthur. Boys are nearly done now.
Uh-huh.
I really came to say thanks.
What for?
Well, for the amount of hard work you put into getting those flowers right.
Well, I said I would, you know.
Yeah, but you weren't expecting some idiot to come and ruin it all.
Well, that's life.
I just thought I ought to express my appreciation.
All in a day's work for Arthur.
Yes. Well, I trust I'll be seeing you tonight.
Pardon?
We're at the opening. I want you to come as my guest.
Well, that's very kind of you, Mr. Wilmot Brown, but it's not really our sort of place.
Well, it is now. I mean, you put in as much work as anybody, Arthur, I insist.
Yes, Arthur and I would love to go.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Arthur.
Yeah, thanks very much. Stuff.
Good. Oh, and here's a little something that might come in useful. I'll see you tonight, then.
Yes, thank you. Done.
I still don't think we should be doing this, Sharon.
Why not?
Because it ain't Claire and your dad, that's why not.
What is so worried about? You weren't this concerned when we went to the hotel, was you?
This is different, innit? I work here. I'd like to keep my job.
All right, I'll find someone else to go with.
Oh, is that a threat,
No,
eh?
it's not a threat. We don't go anywhere new. I thought it might make a nice change, that's all.
Yeah.
What are you?
Right.
Yeah, right. Yeah. All ready for the big do tonight?
What, the Dagmar?
You going?
Yeah, you bet. Me and Tina, we've been really looking forward to this. Make a change going somewhere new.
Have you seen Shell? She going tonight?
No, I think she's out celebrating with Lofton.
Celebrating what?
What else she's celebrating, June? Your exam is finishing. She's done all her skills tests, done the lot.
Skills test?
Yeah, typing, short and skill test, you know. She's been working so hard at it. I went there the other week and she had Lofty reading out of an army manual while she was practising dictation.
Yeah, never mind. I'll see you later, all right?
See you then.
See you. Why can't we go somewhere else?
Because everybody's going to the Dagmar.
Precisely. The last time we were alone together was at that hotel.
Is that what you're getting at?
Eh?
You and me being alone together?
Well, what if I am? What's wrong with that?
So I thought we'd been through all of
And
this.
so did I, right? The only reason I want to be alone with you is because I want to be alone with you, not because I want to get you in bed.
Then we can go to the Dagmar. Look, we'll find a nice little corner.
That still doesn't solve the problem with your dad.
So how's he going to know?
Well, as you so rightly pointed out, the whole world's going to be there. Someone's bound to tell him.
Then we'll go in disguise.
This is serious, Sharon.
Oh, so you tonight at the Dagmar then?
Hey?
Well, you are going, aren't you?
Are you?
Yeah, Dylan and I thought we might go after closing. Seems a place, eh?
How about that?
It'll be fine. That always does the trick.
Fine enough, you think?
Yeah. Let's go get sorted then. All right. Go on, girl. One won't do you no harm.
All set, then?
Yeah, I think so.
How are the boys?
Oh, you know, as usual.
Right, well, it's back home. Quick wash and brush up. Then I suggest you and I sample another hostelry before we get stuck into this one.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh, not this again.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah?
It's bound to attract attention on opening night. Soon lose its appeal.
Maybe.
Anyway, you should be concentrating on getting this place some business. Never mind worrying about what the opposition's doing.
Simon, I've got this great idea for later on.
Pentagram?
Ah, bus stop lottery.
What's that?
It's a charity game. It'll bring them flooding in.
Yeah?
Ah, this is getting beyond the joke.
It's early.
Exactly, and the Dagmar ain't even open yet. Wixley, give us a couple of drinks, will you?
Oh,
Hiya.
We didn't expect to see you in here this evening.
Got a problem?
Yeah, loads. Me heated rollers packed up, I laddered me stockings, and I don't half miss my dog.
Yeah, and I need some Dutch carriage. Half a bit of please, Ben.
I thought you were serious here for the minute.
No, with any luck, the Dagmar shall be opening its doors in precisely 59 minutes. What's it like, Ange?
Well, seeing as it's a special occasion, I'll have an orange juice. Anything in it? Yeah, a lot of ice.
Is that all?
Yeah, that's all.
That'll be 85 pence.
I thought these would be on the house.
Anyone else for a drink?
Thanks,
No,
Dan.
thanks, Mr. Montgomery.
I think you've had enough.
All right, Twiggy, it's home time for you.
What was it you were saying about clientele?
Here's to the opening of the Dagmar.
Here's to it.
Mary.
Hello, you're early.
Yeah, I thought we could go out for a ride.
Why?
No reason, just...
Well, I don't mind going down the Dagmar first, you know.
Well, like you said, it's a bit early.
What's your game, Ali?
Nothing.
Are you sure this was Sue's idea?
Of course it was.
Well, it seems like a funny idea for a wife to have to me.
She was just worried about you, not having Annie being by yourself.
Yeah, because the last thing I need is having her on my
All
back.
right, all right. Now, come on, let's go.
Hello, Arthur. Ma, you're looking smart.
Yeah, Pauline and me are going to the Dagmar tonight.
Oh, on your own steam, or did you get an invite?
No, he came round and asked us.
Oh, it's all right for some, isn't it? Mind you, not that I would have gone, you know, all that neon flashing lights, you know, it's hardly my style, is it? No. What's that, then?
Oh, it's a bit of washing I've got to do.
I thought Pauline did that when she went on shift.
I know, it's my work clothes. I thought I'd do it.
Oh, she don't like doing that, mate.
No, it's that I don't like to do it.
Funny, carry on, if you ask me.
No, it's just this once. You see, she gets worried if there's no work lined up for me, and I like to keep her mind off it.
No, you shouldn't have no problem getting a job, not a man like you.
Man like me? Like that. I got a record, Doc, don't forget.
Oh, well, I mean, that wasn't your fault, was it?
Whose fault was it then?
Circumstances.
No, I shouldn't have done it. There's no excuse.
Well, I don't think you deserved, you know, what you got.
You didn't say that when you found out I spent your Christmas club money.
Oh, I mean, that was different. I mean, we all say things need the moment, don't we? I mean, you shouldn't have done it, no. But then you wasn't all there at the time, was you? Well, no, I didn't mean to sound like that. What I meant was you wasn't well. And we all get sick at times, don't we? I mean, even me. In fact, I've had more than my fair share of illness over the years, I can tell you.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, you take my Nick. I mean, it's not that he's ill, but he just can't help getting himself, you know, into these little scrapes. I mean, it's like his father. Sometimes when I knew that something was going on, you know, I used to get too scared to step outside my front door because I felt, you know, everybody was looking at me.
Yeah, I know the feeling. It's like they're waiting for you to put a foot wrong, isn't it?
Exactly. And you know what I used to say to myself?
No, what?
I used to say, Dorothy Cotton, take no notice. God knows whose soul is pure.
Well, I haven't got your faith to
No. Well, you should have, and give those to me.
No, it's all right. I'll do
Come
it.
on, you can't do it in your best suit.
Oh, I don't know if we're going to the Dagmar yet.
Oh, don't you like them disco things neither?
No, it's not that. It's just... It's all those people.
Oh, you want to do what I do? Ignore them.
I wish I could.
Look, Arthur, I know what a lot of people think of me round here. I know some of them think I'm a stupid old woman, and they might be right for all I know. But it really hurts, you know. It hurts. And that's when I got Jesus. Because he never looks at me, you know, with dislike or scorn. He just gives me strength enough to go on. You want to try it?
I might.
And there's one thing I'm certain of, Arthur Fowler. I've known you a long time, and no one could ever say that you was a bad man. In fact, you are the most Christian man I've ever known. Now, you go there tonight, you hear me? You enjoy yourself.
Just keep a low profile and not too much aggro.
I think we can
And
cover
if you
three,
keep the boys
please.
happy, if that door gets stuck again, fix it.
Okay, Mr. Brown.
Angie, you look smashing.
Oh, thanks.
Anything wrong?
No, I'm just a bit nervous, that's all.
Ah, you've got nothing to be nervous about.
That nail, I forgot it earlier.
Right. Here we go then.
Bring this bus stop lot will do well.
You reckon?
Yeah, bring in a bit of trade.
I wish I had your optimism.
I reckon we should go over there right now.
No, not yet.
Why not?
Because I said so. Oh, look, I'm sorry, really, I am.
Look, I'm only trying to help, Dad. Don't always assume that people have got it in for you.
Yeah, I know. Look, we'll go over later, eh? The Dagmar's got an extension till midnight.
You're all right.
Must have been that cheese sandwich I did here earlier. Food in here's getting worse. I wonder what that new pub's like.
Oh, I don't reckon it'd be any better. You thinking of going round there?
No, it's not my sort of place.
Well, I wouldn't go round there on principle.
What principle?
The principle of loyalty. This is my pub and this is where I'm going to stay.
Right, who wants a crack at this then?
What is it?
It's a lottery game. Well, for 30p you choose a team. When all the teams have been chosen, I'll rub off this bit here. Well, if your team comes up, you win a fiver. The rest goes to charity.
Ah, not like that fruit machine, is it? Then what's charity?
No, this is for a local hospice.
All right, I'll have a go. Might need that hospice one day.
Well, just one?
Well, I ain't made of money.
All right. What's your initial against your team, then?
Why have Liverpool?
That's up north, isn't it?
So?
Well, if you're only having one, you ought to pick the London teams. You going on about loyalty.
I picked Liverpool because they always seem to win everything.
Right, it's 30p, please, Tom. What about you, Doc?
30p, you said.
That's right.
Well, I'll have 5.
5?
Yes, well, I've down more chance of winning.
Well, I'll get some change.
Simon, can I have some change? Oh, what did I tell you? Some people like good honest.
Straight glasses, only yuppies drink out of jugs. Right. Anyway, I didn't expect to see you lads here. Why not? I thought you'd be over to Dagmar.
Give us 10 minutes, we will be. Just need a decent pint of ale to line our stomachs. Here comes the first one.
Well, so far, so good. Just the right kind of customer. If we keep this up, I won't complain.
Neither will I.
Oh, is it lovely?
Hello, Pauline. Let me get you a drink.
Oh, gin and tonic. It's
Arthur?
lovely, isn't it?
Half a bit, please.
Coming up.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's going well, isn't it? Yeah.
Terrific.
Oh, no.
What's that?
Oh, look, it's just come in.
It's only Mary and Alex.
Yeah, we don't want to encourage her.
Well, I can't refuse to serve them.
No, of course not. I'll have a word.
I'd rather you than me.
Here, Arthur.
There you go, you two. This is on the air from Mr. Wilmot Brown. Hello, Al. How you doing? Want a drink? Or you brought your own?
I'll try some of your
Dr. Leg, what a surprise.
Oh, no, to see what new Walford Nightspot looks like. You don't mind, do you?
No, of course not.
It's going to make a nice change from the thickness.
Yeah, I hope so. Come and have a drink.
Right. Hello, everyone. Good evening.
Hello there, John. What can I get you?
Oh, I'll have a half pint of your best bit.
You got it.
How's it feel to be back, eh?
Great.
Good. It's quite a transformation, you know. This place used to be a health hazard.
Yeah, do you think you're going to like it here, Ange?
I love it. I've never felt better in my life.
It's all about getting your brain round things, isn't it, Ange?
You're spot on there, Arthur. There you go, Doc. That one's on the ass. After that, you'll have to pay 60p.
60p?
Yeah. Think on it as a private medicine. Somebody's got to pay to get rid of the health hazards, know what I mean?
Yeah, the punters.
Now then, what's the matter with you? You look worried.
Well, most of these people I want to keep as customers. I'm not expecting Dr. Leg to turn up.
He's all right. He's a bit of a raver on the side, I bet.
Hello there.
I'm just a bit concerned about first. Doctor Singh, there, come and have a drink.
All right, everybody, all right. The moment you've all been waiting for. The winner of the bus stop lottery.
Here it is. Listen.
How many teams do you end up with?
16.
That must have cost a bomb.
480.
The prize money's only £5.
So, I win 20p.
But suppose you don't win.
I'm bound to. I got nearly all the teams.
And the winner is Liverpool!
It's me!
And the initials are TC. Oh, come on, Top Cat. Let's be having you.
I've won!
You can't have.
Well, I told you Liverpool always win everything.
Here. Are you sure you got that right, Pat?
Yeah, Liverpool.
Well, that's not fair.
Why not?
Well, I put in more than anybody else. I shall get something back.
Dotty don't work like that.
Here you go, Tom. Where's the pint, all right?
I like this game.
Oh, I don't think I'll play it again.
Oh, it's for the hospice.
Yeah, that fiver ain't.
You'll probably win next time.
Oh, do you think I will?
Oh, yeah, a woman of your intelligence is bound to pick the right team. Anyway, I'll take you down and buy you a drink with the money.
Yeah, before you do, I've got a question to ask you.
What about?
This.
What's it to do with what's that?
What's it look like?
A sock.
Sock, exactly. Someone threw it at me.
Well, what's it got to do with me?
Well, somebody in the laundrette suggested it was you what threw it.
Oh, I wouldn't do a thing like that, Dot. Not to you. I'm too fond of you.
No, that's what I thought.
Now, give it to me. I'll put it in the jumble.
Yeah, while you're about it, you can add all that clutter in my hall.
All right, but what I wanted to say to you was there is something I'd like to do to you.
I don't want none of that dirty talk.
No, I don't mean anything awful like that. At least I don't think it is.
Oh, what is it?
This. Now, look, Doc, we've been seeing quite a bit of each other lately, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Have you given any more thought to marrying me?
Marrying you?
Yeah, I mean, we make a perfect couple. Go on, say yes.
Well, I'm very flattered, Tom, and I must admit I have given it a lot of thought, but...
But?
Well, I can't. Not while Charlie's still around. I just can't. I'm ever so sorry, Tom.
And that's that.
Yeah, that's that.
Oh, well. If you ever change your mind, I'm always around here.
Thank you, Tom.
Blimey, it's Roy Rogers.
Thanks, Art. Those are this place, eh?
How'd you meet?
Bit flesh. Here, give us the usual hand. Here, I ain't spit that for a long time.
Well, you know where I am there, don't
Pete, you really look marvellous. Just like Gary Cooper in High Noon.
I'm not a blinking cowboy.
No, it was he. He was an actor.
you? There you go, Pete. On the ass.
I'll tell darling. She's getting silly.
It's called running a pub.
Oh, it's turning into a freak show. I'm going to have to do something about it.
Who is that? I see you're not a Sun reader, Doctor. What, is she a journalist?
Close.
Mary, could I have a word a moment, please?
Yeah. Well, actually, there's no need to, because Arthur had a word with me yesterday, and the answer's yes.
Right, good. That is if you don't mind.
No, of course not. I mean, I've had worse jobs than the cleaner at the Dagmar, haven't I?
Cleaner?
Well, yeah, that's what you wanted to see me about, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, great. Well, I'll start tomorrow then.
Fine.
Seems like your lucky night, eh?
Yeah?
I can make it even better for you.
How do you mean?
Well, I've always liked you, Mary, and I think you've always liked me.
So?
Well, I think, maybe me and you, we could get it together, like. Yes, I'd like to.
In that case, I've got something really special for you. Don't you think I'm for your I might be cheap, Harry, but a cheese roll.
Naughty,
All right.
Well, I see she took your advice. Did you ask her to slug him before he left?
I don't believe it.
Neither do I.
Hey, Kelvin. Oh, hiya. Didn't expect to see you, eh? No, I thought I'd have a break from all that exam business.
That's what we've been telling you.
Yeah, well, how'd it go? Oh, so-so.
After all the hours you've put in, you ought to say it.
Yeah, I know. Do you want a drink? Yeah, please. And do I just take these?
Help yourself, sweetheart.
Take it easy, eh?
Real live up enjoy biting your
Yeah, well, I
dogs,
think
eh,
you've
mate?
done enough hopping for one day.
Me, you've put quite enough back and all, you know.
Yeah, but that's because I was under trauma, wasn't it?
Oh, look at that, a real live cowboy.
Oh, yeah, it's Pete.
A rootin' tootin' sturt.
All right, Pete?
Colin, all right, Barry?
All right, Pete, I like the gear.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Oh, see the film on the telly. John Voight.
What?
Midnight Cowboy.
I'm not a ruddy cowboy.
No, of course you're not. No.
Hey, I'm surprised to see you two here. Last I heard, you were being arrested.
Oh, yeah, that was his fault.
Mine, who lost the key?
No.
What's this all about?
Oh, it's a long story, but because of my apple charm and silvery tongue, we managed to make his brother's wedding.
Here you go, lads, and it's nice to see you.
Can we have a couple of lattes, please, as well?
Okay.
Cheers.
All right.
Yeah, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I think you've had a gay night. Put Beverly Sisters and away we go. Good spenders, gauge.
So, it's all systems go then? Yeah, looks like it. Well, I'll tell you something, I never thought your parents would agree to it.
Neither did we.
Now listen, when are you moving in then?
Couple of weeks.
Oh, that's good. It gives me time to get some furniture in there.
Give the ladies some breathing space.
Just like that, she needs it.
Be careful, they're terror clothes.
Keep them on, keep them on.
Are you sure you want to go through with this?
Positive. Anyway, you're the one who said I ought to.
Yeah, that's when I thought it was therapeutic. Now I'm not so sure.
You're not getting married.
Only about you.
Why? I don't know why I'm getting so uptight. I mean, I've still got my regulars, and they ain't going to desert me for a plastic poser's palace run by a midget, are they? Anyway, Collis Brown's got Ange.
Meaning?
Meaning she's behind that jump for 3.5 hours. And the chances of her being sober are non-existent.
Oh, you think so?
I know so. I've watched her behind the bar for God knows how long. By now, the old mascara will have run, the speech are gone, her legs are gone, and her hands will be down Wilmot Brown's trousers. Wilmot Brown does not know what he's let himself in for. Hands can drive more customers away than 100 Scottish football fans. Dagmar, here I come.
All right, girl?
Sure we won't have a drink, Ange?
No, there's only so much orange juice a girl can drink.
Right. Yeah, well. You ready for this?
More than that, I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, it's my staff, my customers.
Hello, Dad.
And my daughter. Right then.
I don't know, Max. Glad you can make it. Be with you in a second.
There you go, you two.
What am I saying?
They're on the ass. Cheers. Here's to success, eh?
Den don't look too happy about this.
No, but it's about time he learnt the facts of life. He can't have everything he wants.
Cheers.
Exactly. Everything he ever wanted, he got. No competition. Well, now it's my turn. I'm going to get exactly what I want.
Yeah, what's that?
Me own home, me own pub, and him. Dennis Watts,
Here I come.
Yeah, Tom. There's a present from Ethel.
I thought you two wasn't
No, we
friendly.
made it up. Look, this is a peace offering. You know me, I'm not one to harbour a grudge.
Well, you said you'd be here by 8.
I had plenty of time.
You here to help?
No,
That's right, she's come here to help me.
Well, I suppose we better get started then.
Here's all the stuff I sorted out. Shall I put it with the bric-a-brac?
Yeah. You never said I was coming here 12.
Shh.
Don't trick me. You've got me here under false pretences.
No, I haven't. I just can't do it in front of her.
Can't do what? You said you got something for me.
Well, I have. Come through here. Lovely, isn't it?
Oh, it is nice.
Thought of you as soon as I see it. Touch of class, just like you. Probably come from Harrods or somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to put it under for you.
Pardon?
Well, one of the perks of the job. First crack at the jumble. Anything I fancy, I'll put it under before the rush starts. I always put in 10p, of course.
Oh, of course. Oh, it's very sweet of you, Tom.
Thanks for helping us out, Mrs. Cotton.
Oh, that's all right. I always want to do my bit for the health centre. Mind you, I shall have to pop over to the laundrette very shortly, but I shall be back this afternoon to do a store.
Oh, great. Meanwhile, if you can keep off the vultures, I would be grateful.
Hey?
I know, you wouldn't believe it. It's a good cause, holiday for deprived kids, but it still doesn't stop them. They'll try to get in before the sale starts and get off with all the best stuff. Of course, they usually leave 10p to solve their conscience.
I've left Vicky off with Sue. Do you reckon she'll be all right with her and Martin?
I should think so. Fancy a nice cup of tea?
Yeah, I could do with one. I'm collecting stuff for the jumble. Have you got anything?
Oh, you must be joking. The only time we go down the jumble now is to buy.
You're surprised you've got anything to take down and all. You and Lofty have got to be careful and all.
Right, well, I've said to Lofty, once and for all, this suit has got to go.
Oh, that's Dan's old suit. Lovely bit of cloth that is. Maybe I should have it this time.
No.
Why not? You're good with a needle. Soon make it fit me.
Arthur, I'm not having you going about in a suit that everyone in the square knows is third hand.
I don't see why not everyone knows we're short of cash.
Mum's right, and besides, it stinks. Vicky's been sick on it a few times. Not to mention the accident with her nappy.
See what you mean. I don't suppose anyone will buy it this time.
I'm in a good suit. Whatever you say about Den, he's a natty dresser.
I'll never understand the things people drop in this place.
Well, it's got to be your fault. I mean, you're always saying how you can charm the pants off anybody.
I thought the jumble sale was around the community centre. It looks like we're having one here.
What am I supposed to do with it? This is all the lost prop that's been left in the Vic over the last few months.
It's hard to believe we've had that many customers, the way things have been going since the Dagmar opened.
There's people's whole life in this bag. There's toothpaste, toothbrush, socks,
Yeah, I
pyjamas.
think you should just sling the whole lot in the bin.
That's not very good for public relations, is it?
Yes, but it's cluttering up the place.
And what if they come back to claim them? Something to see you then. Oh, they haven't come to claim a 38D bra by any chance, have they?
No, I doubt it.
Pity, I always wondered who that belonged to. Oh, hello, what can I do for you?
I was wondering if you'd like to donate a prize for the jumble sale raffle.
No.
It's for a very good cause, Mr. Watts. I thought you'd be glad to help.
Yeah, well, judging by the state of my bank balance, I'm a very good cause. We don't see people rushing around organising a raffle for me.
First prize an evening with them once, second prize a week with him.
It's the only chance some kids have got of getting away round here. You see their faces when we take them to the seaside.
I'm all for you taking them to the seaside. It's when you bring them back I get upset.
Everyone in the square has been really helpful. Even Calvin helped me set up the store last night.
Well, I'm glad that you two are getting on well again, but the answer's still no.
Mr. Wilmot Brown from the Dagmar's given a whole honey roast ham.
I wish you hadn't said that.
Look, I tell you what, I'll sort some things out and bring them over to the community centre later on, OK?
Thanks. It's good to know some people's got a bit of community spirit.
Hey, Lofty.
Right.
Aren't you supposed to be setting up?
Yeah.
Well, ever since I've been here, you've had your head in a book.
Yeah, well, this is really interesting, this. There's this geezer, Pierre Sauvain. He's rigged up all these gadgets so he can communicate with plants.
Well, have a think about it. Uncle Arthur's going to be along in a minute. You can have a chat with one of his cabbages. In the meantime, unpack them boxes.
Oh, yeah? I thought you'd got this lot done by now.
No, he's been learning how to chat with a turnip.
You shouldn't mock things you don't understand, you know. Michelle, what are you doing with that suit?
It's got to go, Lofty.
There's a good 3 years left in that.
It stinks.
Well, we can wash it.
I tried washing it, it still smells.
That's a nice suit, Shell.
Yeah, I see Tom likes it.
If Tom likes it, Tom can have it.
Well, thanks, Shell. That's very nice
I
of you.
haven't said it can go in the jumble yet.
Hello, Michelle. You here to help out too?
No, I just brought along the suit.
Oh, great. Every little helps.
You don't need to put it on the store.
No, it's been a mistake. That's my suit.
Yeah, I'll give you 10p for it.
You know that's not the way it works, Tom. I'll mark it up at £1. If it's still left over at the end of the day, you can make me an offer.
Hello, Art. Hello. Here, take them down with your cotton.
Oh, cheers, Pete.
I don't know what's the matter with this family. Anyone would think we was the Rockefellers.
Hey?
You're all giving stuff away as though we got money to burn.
Here, Mum, just a few old ripe tomatoes, that's all. Don't send them to the jumble, I'll throw them away.
More fool you. They make decent chutney.
You can have them if you want. Don't tempt her, we got cupboards full of chutney.
Well, it's the principle of the thing. We should be cutting our coat according to our cloth.
No doubt you'll be up front grabbing all the bargains.
No, I won't. Not if Maureen don't hurry up. I won't. All the good stuff goes in the first 10 minutes. I don't know what's the matter with her,
She's
Arthur.
cleaning Colin's flat, earning a few bob, that's all.
Well, then, you could take me down there with you. You know, squeeze me in before it starts.
With that Carmel in charge, no, nothing gets sold until the door's open. She wants everything above board.
Well, we never had this trouble with the vicar.
No, only 'cause he kept the best ratty stuff for himself before he let anybody in.
Here, Arthur, they must be letting you put things under. I mean, stallholders have got to have some...
Not this time, Mum.
Well, it's not right, and I should know, because I've been to more jumbles than you've had hot dinners.
It's for deprived kids, Mum. Give them a day at the seaside.
Oh, the way those kids behave, they need a jolly good hiding more than they need a day out.
I don't know. I didn't know what the seaside was when I was their age. I'd have been over the moon with a treat like that.
Yeah, Arthur's right, Mum.
Yeah, I keep thinking of what that judge said about the Christmas club money. I only hurt my own family, didn't I?
I remember when we used to have customers. Got rushed off my feet, I was sometimes. Big orders. 2, 3 drinks.
It's just a novelty. They're curious to see what the Dagmar's like. They'll soon come flooding back.
Yeah, and don't forget about the jumble sale. I reckon they've all gone down there today.
Yeah, all getting their tickets for the honey roast ham, courtesy of James Wilmot Brown.
I don't need to buy my way into people's affections.
No, buying groceries ain't exactly your strong point at the moment anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
You've been at me cupboard again.
Let's get one thing straight for a start. All those cupboards up there belong to me.
No, what's in them? We agreed. I'll buy me groceries, I'll put them in me cupboard. There's a pint of milk and a tin of lunch meat gone missing.
You can't be going to show a pint of milk now and then,
Oh,
Mum.
yes, I can. Because the two of you are so bone idle you won't get your fingers out and do any shopping. It's all down to me, and while we're about it, it wouldn't do you any harm to put a duster round now and again.
Yeah, you tell 'em, Pat.
I intend to. You know your trouble, Den? You've been waiting on hand and foot all your life. You're useless on your own, and I'm sorry to see a son of mine going the same way.
Morning. Oh, busy as usual, I see.
What do you want?
Nothing from you, mate. I'm just taking this round to the community centre. Heard you had a few things for the runners-up.
Yes, I'm just on my way over there myself.
Well, I'll take them for you and save you the bother.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind the walk.
Good. We can go together then, can't we? I'd like to have a chat with you.
See you, Dan.
I told you we'd left it too late.
I don't see what all the fuss is about.
Well, then the people up there will get anything worth having before we even get in there.
Mum, it's not Selfridge's sale, it's just a local jumble.
Yes, but you've got to plan. Besides, there'll be better pickings than usual this year.
Well, how'd you work that one
It
out?
stands to reason. With people like Colin and Wilmot Brown moving into this area, anything they throw out would be better than what we bought in the first place. I'm ever so glad I made it up with Dot. I don't like being bad friends with anyone.
me neither.
Well, I mean, we all got to get on together, haven't we? That's what all this sort of thing's about, eh? Philately. Well, you know, doing our best for a good cause, helping charity.
I don't know about charity yet. If there's any decent rentals in there, I can treble the price on my stall.
Oh.
Yeah, me and all. I've only come for a few bargains. If the back of the queue's not good enough for you, Mum, we might as well go home.
I don't feel well.
What's wrong?
Well, I think it's one of my angina terms. Come on.
Well, we better go home then.
No. All I need to do is to sit down for a minute. Now, look, you go knock on that door and ask if I can come in for a minute. Come on.
Sorry, she's had one of her
You know, it's one of my angina terms. You know how I was laid up last year. Tom!
We ain't opening up for 10 minutes yet, Pauline.
It's Mum, she's not well.
Here, all I need to do is to come in, sit down and have a cup of tea for a minute.
Oh, you better come inside then. Sorry to make you poorly, Lou.
Sorry about that.
Cool jumper.
Oh, crafty old bag.
It's your granny and she ain't feeling too well. You better give her a cup of tea.
Yeah, go sit yourself down, Granny.
Hey, no, thanks, Ian. I think I'll go and sit by Kathy.
Hey, do you want me to bring you a cup over?
Right, well, before we start, I'd like to thank you all for your help. It is your health centre, and we don't want it to be just the place where you and your children go when they're sick. We want to be able to do things for the community. That's what this is all about. So don't let them beat you down the prices too much. We need every penny we can get. Put that back on the floor, please, Tom.
Oh, Just helping Kathy set things out.
Yeah, it looks to me like Kathy's got more help than she needs. I hope you've all got your raffle tickets. Let me know when you've sold out your books and I'll be round to bring you some more.
The way that Den talks, I thought I'd have a fight to get to the bar.
You would do in the evenings. I reckon it's going to be a nighttime boozer once it settles down a bit. Why is he getting worried?
What do you think?
Well, he's got you to calm him down, hasn't he, eh?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, you're just what he needs. Someone to talk to, bounce ideas off of.
Is that how you two used to work?
Thanks, darling. Yes. Not so he noticed, though. Mind you, we were a good team.
Yes, well, Den and I aren't like that.
Oh?
We've got our own lives. He's got his work and I've got mine.
I thought it was more serious than that.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, you're the sort that impresses him. Cool, together. He likes that sort of thing.
Yes, well, you know him better than I do. I thought there was one big thing missing.
And what is that?
Den needs to be needed.
Yeah, you might be right at that. That's probably what kept us together all those years. But that was then, and this is now.
Is it?
Well, you've heard the way he talks about me, haven't you?
Yeah, well, I've never thought that what people say matters. It's what they don't say that's important.
You pay a lot of attention to that sort of thing, didn't you?
Oh, not really. Just that I study people. Let's say it's a little hobby of mine.
Yes, and Den's a particularly good specimen.
No comment.
You play your cards pretty close, don't you? You're worried we might be in competition.
No competition. If you want him, love, you can have him.
I never said I did want him.
All right, is everybody ready? Yes! Right, Tom. Cry havoc and let's slip the dogs of war.
Pardon?
You can open the door now.
Oh, right.
Come on, Mary. This is what I want to do. I'll have this, and this, and this, please.
Right, come, let's have a count now, man. You've got 25.
Call it a quid the lot, shall we? There you are.
What do you think about this then, Kat?
Oh, too old for you. Here. Do me nicely, though. Call it 20 pence, shall we?
All right. Blimey, that's what she's like when she's ill. I'd hate to see what she's like when she's feeling healthy. Well, stick around, she's hardly started yet. Here, hang on a minute, Mary. I'll put these away for you. Look, big ones. How much? 25 a table.
Excuse me. There's a big saucepan there, just right for boiling Yankees. Get it?
Yes, Mum. Anything else, Mum?
Can I help you then, Bill? Yeah, you can get out my lights. We've got another part to go through here. Oh, right, sorry.
I'll take this one, Lofty.
What's that? Oh, Poets of Our Time. You're a bit of a dark horse, you, aren't you, Tom?
Eh?
What's that one I really like? Oh, Diary of a Church Mouse. Here where the vicar never looks, I nibble through old service books.
I want it for my table. It's got a wonky leg. That'll prop it up nicely.
Oh, right. 20 pence then. Hang on. Call it a fiver, a lot. Eh? It's quite a lot.
Oh, Pauline! Here, I was hoping you'd be back earlier than this.
What's the fuss? It's not 1 o'clock yet.
No, but I wanted to have a bit of a browse around before I started on the bric-a-brac.
There's no rush. They don't shut till 6.
Yes, well, all the bargains be long gone. You look as if you got most of them already.
Me, I haven't had a chance. This is all Mum. Should be on her second load by now.
Jen bagged the umbrella, has she?
What umbrella?
Tom said he put it under.
Look, will you hang on for us for a minute while I just take this lot home and put it away?
Oh, I can't do that. Stick it in the back. You'll be quite safe there.
Thanks, Tom. Hello.
Only Records got some real bargains here.
Yes, well, that's what I'll be doing if I can get down there. Mind you, Pauline, I want you to do something for me.
What?
Well, will you run this across to Alice? I'll put it in the saucepan.
You have to tell me what it is first.
Well, it's for the horses.
Gambling? A God-fearing Christian woman like you? Gambling?
There's no harm in it, not really.
I'll put it on for you.
Oh, will you, Barry? Oh, you're a gentleman. Talent to amuse.
Talent to amuse? It's got 3 legs, like it could win a one-horse race.
Oh, no, cousin mine reckons it'll romp home.
Like the one with the white stick, I suppose.
No, less of the cheek. You just put it on for me. 50p up its nose.
On the nose, Dot. Even I know that.
Yes, well, I can't stand here chatting to you lot. I've got bargains to find.
You took your time, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I had a bit of shopping to do.
And I was beginning to worry my ex-wife had kidnapped you.
Yeah, well, I did go to the Dagmar for a drink and a chat.
And how is she? Still wondering if she's going to stick the knife next?
Asking about you. I think she wants you back.
You're joking. It's all over.
Is it?
Well, just ask yourself. I'm much better off with someone like you, someone with a mind of her own.
Yeah, but it's not quite so convenient sometimes, is it? I mean, I think you prefer somebody who's got Den on the brain 24 hours of the day.
Rubbish. I'll tell you what. Why don't we go to the Mussolini's, that new Italian fish restaurant up the high street? We'll catch it before it closes.
You're broke. You're supposed to be saving your pennies.
I know, but if I have another Indian takeaway, I'm going to get deported as an illegal immigrant.
Yeah, well, anyway, I can't. I've got things to do. I've got a job on tonight.
Give us half a pint over here, son.
Oh, you're coming out. I'll see you later, eh?
Yeah,
Bye.
see ya.
I suppose that means I've got to get another takeaway.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, I'll do that. There you go, mate.
Oh, well, cheers, Ben.
No, it's okay. Keep your money in the bin.
Aye, what's up?
Mags reckons Ange wants me back.
I don't think it'll make much difference either way.
What's that mean?
Well, now you know how much it costs to get rid of a woman. I reckon it costs you twice as much to get one back.
I'll get these for Pete, shall I?
I'm surprised Gran hasn't got. She's been through this place like a locust.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, didn't let her near the wall, though. I saved that for you. Thought you might like to snip something up for Vicky.
Oh, cheers, how much?
It's in the family.
Thanks, Cal. Hiya, how's it going?
Roger, not bad. I sold about 30 books.
That's good, isn't it?
Well, yeah, except I bought 2 dozen of them myself. I got 5 off Barry for records, huh?
Yeah, I know. He's fogging them off on his stall now.
Is he? Hey, want some raffle tickets while I'm here? Do you want to buy some of mine? Yeah. Look, it's only roast ham, Shell. Go down and treat for your tea. I even come round and cook the veg for you.
I never win anything.
Oh, Shell, you wouldn't go round the Vic, would you, and get Rolly? I told Ben I'll walk in, but I don't have the time.
50p. Right. And it's no use you're trying to beat me down because I've been told to sell everything for the full price.
Fair enough.
You never pay the full price for nothing.
A bit of china, that is.
It's got a crack.
I can't see one.
No, well, your eyes ain't as good as they were, are they? It has got an airline crack. Now, as soon as you put flowers in that, the water will come flooding out.
I wasn't going to put flowers in it.
No, Lou, I can't let you waste your money.
Oh, suit yourself. I can't stand here arguing anyway.
Oh, that smells and looks really good, Pat.
Oh, Tal,
You've got a bit too much to eat for one, though, haven't you?
don't you believe it? I'm starving.
Right then. Grab us up.
Oh, great. Oh, surprise, surprise. Curry again, eh?
I've got some of Gran's chutney. It will spice things up a bit then. Have a go at that. I'll start serving.
You sure this is chutney? It's more like super glue.
You having a bit of trouble with that?
Yeah.
Give it here. It's a knack, that's all.
You sure you can manage all them potatoes, man?
No trouble.
Well, I'll be glad to help you out if you can't.
Yeah, you have got your figure to think of, haven't you, Pat?
I could never resist a roast, Bud. It's very nice of you both to be so concerned about my diet, but you just tuck into your curry, eh?
We've got seconds when we finish this, look.
You haven't bought much, Mary.
Haven't had much to spend. Besides, I reckon Bill's nabbed everything worth having.
You want to count yourself lucky you don't live with her.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, love. Hey, don't let him lick that stuff. I'll never be able to sell it.
It's not doing any harm.
Now, Mary, what about a nice bag of beans, eh? Fresh veg will do you good. Put some colour in your cheeks.
Well, I don't know. I normally have 10. It's a waste, you can't. It's a waste money now.
One Carmel's not cooking. You can have them for free. Here you are. And take one of my raffle tickets. You never know your luck. All right?
We shall. How'd you cook it? You don't know how to cook fresh veg? Well, no, my mum never let any of us in the kitchen, and I always have instant stuff or chips. I'll tell you later. No problem. All right.
How much is it now?
A quid to you.
It was a quid this morning.
So?
Well, it's 4 o'clock now. You ought to be knocking the prices down.
No chance, Tom.
Oh, it ain't fair. I've done my bit for this jumble. Kelvin bought up all that bakelite I brought in. Surely you can knock it down to 50p.
On your bike, Tom.
I don't care what Pauline says. That's still a good suit. It doesn't smell that bad.
What smell?
I'll take to the cleaners. They'll get rid of that.
Yeah, you've got some customers on your stall, Arthur. Yeah, here's a quid. Daylight robbery, that's what I call it.
Hurry up now, ladies and gentlemen. Get your raffle tickets whilst you can. The draw will take place at 5 o'clock and this beautiful honey roast ham can be yours. Only 10p a ticket, 10 for £1.
Wait, don't even think about this, sunshine. Otherwise, the second prize in this raffle's going to be a rug.
What rocks you got in there, mate?
Nothing much. Had a Russian earlier on. Do you choose one if you like?
Nah, no thanks.
I tell you what, we had a repping earlier on, left some samples of pasties. Fancy one of them?
Oh, yeah, that sounds more like it.
Right, one curried pasty coming up.
Curry?
Yeah.
If I never see another curry, it'll be too soon.
What, you missing Angie's cooking, are you?
She was never the galloping gourmet, mate.
Mind you, I'd have thought Max was a dab hand in the kitchen. I mean, after all, it's a job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a job. But she never mixes business with pleasure.
Still, she's got plenty of other talents, hasn't she?
Oh, I see. Fancy her, do we?
Well, good looks, isn't she? Wouldn't climb over her to get to you, would I? I suppose I get the chance. She's pretty hooked on you at the moment.
Yeah, well, that's her problem, isn't it? Me, I'm too busy playing a field.
I don't know. You get all the spare talent flocking to you. I don't know what you got, but if you could bottle it, you'd solve your money problems overnight.
It's a ring of confidence, mate. You can get a bird like Mags yourself.
You reckon?
Dead set.
I didn't know she was like that.
Right.
easy.
If you think Mags is easy, you'll find Einstein a doddle.
Hey?
No bird's easy, mate. That's why you got to play the field. So you can't, can you? I mean, you're a married man. Still, never stop me, did it?
You've done quite well for yourself, haven't you, Mum? Not a bad day, I suppose. Arthur?
Yeah?
Yeah, there'll be this lot for you to carry back when you're finished.
Great, thanks.
There'll probably be a bit more and all.
Hey?
Well, I'll have to see what's being sold all cheap at the end.
Yeah, it's all right, Uncle Arthur. I'll give you a hand with it all.
Cheers, son.
Pleased with it, then?
Oh, yes, it's lovely.
A favour for a favour?
Eh?
Well, you're a dad hand with a needle, ain't you? Could you let this suit out a bit for me?
Oh, it'd be a pleasure, Tom.
Sorry, Doc, I'll leave it here.
Yeah, what you doing with that?
I bought it.
I thought you said it was cracked.
But it is, but I paid for it anyway. After all, it's for charity, and...
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention a moment, please? Can you please get out your raffle tickets? The time has now come for the draw for the honey roast ham, so kindly provided by Mr. Wilmot Brown from the Dagmar. Hello, please, Ian. Thanks.
There's the tickets, but I don't think you should make the draw.
Don't be silly, it's 5 o'clock, everything's gone to schedule.
Yeah, I know.
And the winning number is number 44. Hey, that's me! Brilliant.
Thank you. That's the good news. That's the bad news.
She's a smashing looking bird, isn't she, eh? Oh. Mags, been standing outside the Vic waiting for Den, I suppose.
Oh, she'll be lucky if he does, because he's gone down today.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you couldn't do us a favour, could you look after the cat for a few minutes, please, Tom?
Oh, I'd like to help, but I want to take this home and try it on.
Hey?
It's my new suit. Doc's ordered it for me.
Oh. Well, look, why don't you try it on in the back now?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, go on, please. Look, I'll do you a favour sometime. Go on.
It's all right, Elliot. She made a nice job
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, look, I'll only be a few minutes, all right?
Well, stop and tell me what you think of it first,
Yeah,
eh?
when I come back, just look after the calf, will you?
Stand by for the stampede, eh?
Could hardly contain my excitement. Oh, we'll be round the other side.
Yeah, right. In an orderly queue, eh?
Well, we'll deal with them in strict order.
Mum, I was wondering.
Yeah?
Well, if we get a breather during this mad rush...
Unlikely, but go on.
Yeah, well, I've torn the sleeve of my pink shirt.
Oh, shame. That was your favourite and all.
I think it can be mended.
Like to borrow a needle and cotton?
Well, I was wondering if you might do it for me.
I'm glad you asked, Simon. It makes me feel more like a mum again, but I think you better do it yourself.
Eh?
Well, you are a big boy now, and if I do that for you, I'll end up doing Den's mending and cleaning and all.
Well, thanks a lot. A customer?
No, I just popped in to see Den, actually.
No, he was expecting you.
No, I just had half an hour to kill before I went back to work.
Oh, well, it shouldn't be long.
Hey, why don't you sit down and take the weight off your feet, eh?
Well, this is what I call personal service.
Would you like a drink?
I'll have a vodka and tonic, thanks.
I'll get that, Pat, and a pint of Churchill's for me, darling.
Coming up.
Mind if I join you?
I'll be my guest.
Stood you up, does he? Den?
Oh, no, no. Mind you, I don't know where he is.
There we go. Thank you. All right. Slamming it, are we?
Nah, just checking up on the opposition.
Want a drink?
Yes, sir.
On the house, of course.
Cheers.
Anything else I can get you?
Yeah, when you see Action Man, give him that. Heard that after Rowley's exhibition, had to fork out for some new prizes, mate, to think of him out of pocket.
Keep your money, Den. You need it more than he does. I'm not being funny. That's just the way it is.
If you're sure.
I'm sure.
Heard that you and Magda got on all right.
Yeah, you've got a nice girl there.
Nothing serious, then maybe I'm too old for a serious relationship.
Yeah, maybe we both are. Thanks, sweetheart.
You were missing me.
I'll take better aim next time.
Look, if I can't buy myself a drink, how about me buying you one?
No, thanks. I'm on the wagon, remember?
One drink won't hurt.
Yeah, but one drink leads to another. A girl's got to be careful.
You were never one for being careful, Ange.
True.
Anyway, I feel bad about coming in this gaff. Hello, Ange. Give us the usual love.
Have a look. I know it's been a prick to slaughter, Dennis, but at least it makes a change, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't care about that. I'm not going over the Vic while your mum's holding court in there. I nearly broke my back coming back here over.
Okay, Arthur, we're here now. What Ben don't know, we can't grieve about, can he?
Hey.
Hello, Ben.
So we had to let go of the cafe side of things while we built up the minicab side. But once we start making good, I'd like to open up a proper restaurant. A real Turkish Cypriot cuisine, real classy belly dancers, the works, you know? I mean, now'd be the time to capitalise. There's people with money moving into district, isn't there?
Might be right there.
You really think so? Look, how about us driving a meal sometime, talking it over? I mean, after all, we're in the same line of business together, aren't we?
Oh, I didn't realise you were coming in.
Well, that's all right. Ali here's been keeping me entertained.
Oh, yeah?
Anyway, look, I've got to be getting back to work now. Thanks for the drink, Ali, and,
Pleasure.
oh, we must have that meal sometime, eh? Bye, then.
prophecy, I call it. Comes out with all them Bible quotations. Them something didn't be out my balls.
But don't worry, Gran, you got enough other stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, but what about that umbrella she got? Everything saw it go on display.
Oh, very smart, Tom.
Yeah, you ought to get yourself a suit like that, then.
Oh, very funny. When I see Ange next, I must say that's the one thing she got right in our marriage, to send that to the jumble 2 years ago.
I think Lofty ought to be grateful to Chell for checking it out and all.
I don't know what they're on about. I think it's dead smart.
Oh, what's that smell?
I can't smell anything.
Pork rollie back for you.
Thanks. Go on, you naughty boy.
I don't think you need much feeding tonight.
Have you got a minute?
Why?
I've just got a few things on my mind. I'd like to talk to someone. I think you're the ideal candidate.
Ange, do you think there's any chance you two could get back together again?
You know, Den always said I'd never make a good poker player, because you could always tell what cards I was holding by my face. Well, that's all changed now, Paul. From now on, I'm playing my cards very close to my chest.
You've got a cheat. Talking to me about your love life, your women. I'm not exactly unprejudiced on the subject, am I?
But everything's right between you and Lofty now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look, I never meant to hurt you.
You never mean to hurt anyone. It doesn't seem to stop you, does it?
OK, so I've made a mess of things. What, with Ange, Jan, Mag?
You know your trouble. You just got to be loved. You can't live life without someone falling for you, hook, line and sinker. And the stupid thing is you had it all with Angie, but you didn't even notice.
That's not true. We had some great times in the old days.
Yeah, but you thought it would always be the same, and she would always be the same. Good old Angie, there to pick up the pieces when things went wrong.
It wasn't always like that, you know.
Weren't it? When did you ever think about her, or any of us? You just thought being Den what's made you lovable enough. And now you've found a woman who's got a life of her own. Well, we've all had to take that from you, Den, but you can't take it now, can you?
Well, maybe that's what I need just now.
No, because if that was the case, we wouldn't be having this conversation now. Like you said, you've made a mess of things. The trouble with you is now you're beginning to yearn for the good old days.
Well, what's the point? Even if that is what I wanted. The divorce was made absolute a month ago.
You never took marriage that seriously. I can't see divorce standing in your way. Angie would have laid down her life for you, Den. You know that, don't you? No. But what you don't know is whether she still feels the same. There's only one way to find out, but that means making yourself vulnerable, and I don't know whether you're up to that. It's you the one who's got to have to do all the chasing this time. And if I was Angie, I would make life easy for you. So is this just another burst of nostalgia before the next dolly bird comes along? Or are you really going to grow up this time?
Sad when you think of your faded life, for you cannot make with age. Her beauty she sold for an old man's gold. She's a bird in a gilded cage. She's off.
Name has put a butter up again.
Wonder where the mountain is.
What mountain?
Well, I mean, I wonder what they do when they want some. Just dig it up, I suppose, but it can't be very clean, can it?
What are you talking about, Ethel?
Well, the Butter Mountain.
That ain't a mountain, that's just a figure of speech. It means there's lots of it.
Oh, what do you know? I thought...
But no matter what you thought, it's a sin to all when they're starving millions.
Well, I don't think anybody would enjoy eating a plate of butter. Here. I've never seen a mountain.
No, well, you wouldn't, would you? You haven't been nowhere.
No, I suppose not.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to go if I could now.
Well, I have. I've seen mountains.
Where?
In Wales, when I was a girl.
Fancy a cup of tea?
Oh, yeah.
That was when you was being evacuated, wasn't it? That's going back a bit. What was it like being evacuated here? What's the time?
4 o'clock. Why?
Well, Michelle wants me to give the baby a dose of her medicine at 4:30.
What's the matter with her?
Well, I don't know. She just said she's to have 1 teaspoonful of her medicine at 4:30.
Well, if she's poorly, her mother shouldn't leave her.
Well, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have left my Nick. I sat up 3 nights with him when he had the croup.
Shouldn't have bothered.
What?
Nothing.
I mean, why didn't she ask me? I mean, I've had experience. I've had a child.
I never have.
Well, I know that, don't I? I've known you all my life.
Yes, except when you was being evacuated.
Oh, Ethel, I was 3 when I was evacuated.
Oh, here.
Hmm?
I was 17 when war started. 17 and pretty as a picture. Ooh, the Yanks used to whistle me and I used to call back, "Got me gun, chum?" Soldier and a sailor had a fight over me. In the Vic it was.
Why'd they fight over you?
For my charms. Oh, and a right set to it was. They was biffing each other all over the place.
There's nothing to be proud of, leading men on. Not that they need much leading on.
I didn't have to lead them on.
Well, what happened?
When?
Who won, the soldier or the sailor?
Oh, I
and
don't...
What was his reward?
I don't know. my dad come and took me home, and he stood over me on the sink while I washed the makeup off.
You was always a bit flighty.
Flighty? No, I don't think so. I just wanted a good time. I do now. Don't get it, though. No nice knees up in pubs, no sing-song, and they don't smell the same, do they? Pubs used to smell nice. They don't anymore. Nothing's the same.
We're older.
Well, I don't feel older.
It's a funny thing, age.
I don't see anything funny in it.
No, what I meant was, here we are sitting talking. I mean, what are you, 14 years older than me? I mean, when I was evacuated...
Yeah.
What?
Your mother went with you, didn't she?
Yes, what I was saying was, you know, you was grown up when I was 3. Then when I was 17, you was getting on. Now we're practically the same. 2 old ladies. Don't seem fair to me.
Yeah. She ran away, didn't she? Got married.
Well, she got married again, yes.
Oh, I remember. They couldn't find her when they brought you back from evacuation, could they? I remember. They was going to put you in a home. She dumped you.
She never dumped me. I mean, it was a war. House they was in, it got bombed, that's all. She never dumped me. I mean, houses did get bombed, you know. People did get misplaced. I suppose she was worried sick looking for me. In fact, I know she was worried sick looking for me. Only, I mean, things were all topsy-turvy in them days. She was pleased to see me.
Haven't got any biscuits.
Anyway, I mean, it's all right for some people. They didn't get uprooted, sent to God knows where. They just went on with their lives. Anyway, that's all in the past. It's finished.
Oh, no. There was a bomb went off over the tram garage. And my dad went to work, and then he come home again because he couldn't get the trams back. You see, I was working in the factory at the time, and he come back before I went to work. Oh, great big smile on his face he had. Oh, got a day off, going to do the garden, he said. Over the moon he was. So he walked me to work. Well, truth is, I didn't always go to work because I hated that factory, but he wanted to make sure I went there. Well, as it happened, that day we had workers' playtime, so I wanted to go. Oh, it was grand. That Izzy Bond was on the show, and he gave me his autograph, and he kissed me on the cheek. All the other girls was jealous. And then he asked me if I could sing, because I was so pretty. And he told me I ought to be in show business. It was the happiest day of my life. And then I went home, and it wasn't there. The house. It was gone.
Oh, Ethel. I forgot.
Yes. Mum and Dad, all gone. All my clothes, my lipstick, my rouge, everything. My brother come, and he clumped me in the face. It hurt. He clumped me hard.
Why, Ethel? Why did he?
Because I didn't think of them, you see. You stupid cow, he said. They're dead down there, and all you can think about is your clothes and bits. But they wasn't ill, you see. They was fine, Mum and Dad. Oh, it was all so unexpected. If they'd been ill, I thought they'd just come back, you see. I thought they'd come walking back. After he said he was sorry, I lived with him. Oh, she's a lovely baby.
They're happy now, Ethel. They're with God.
Oh, well, that's all right, isn't it? But I'd rather they was with me. Me ration book, that went and all. Was saving up me clothing coupons. I hate the rain.
It always seemed to rain in Wales. It's a land of rain and graveyards. And they sing sad songs. Lovely it was.
Doodlebug.
What?
It was a doodlebug what done it.
Oh.
Here, I'll show you something. Hang on. If I can find it. Yes, here we are. Here. Look at this.
What's that?
Shrapnel. I found it in the house. Well, what was left of the house. It's part of the doodlebug.
Oh, yes, but I think it's all best forgotten now, don't you? Mind you, it was a terrible episode in history. I liked it in Wales.
I liked it in the air raid shelters. All together. Sing-song. Brew up. Mr. Compton with his accordion. And my mum and Dad made me sleep between them because I was so desirable.
Oh, you wasn't all that, Ethel. In fact, there were some people that said, well, never mind.
What?
No, it doesn't matter.
Said what?
Well, if you must know, you was a little too free with the men.
Well, of course I was.
Ethel.
Well, you're only young once. I'd a kiss and a cuddle with a few. Ooh.
No man touched me till my Charlie come along. I went to him pure in soul and pure in body, and I'm proud of it, and he respected me because of it.
Yes, but he isn't here now, is he?
Don't be hurtful, Ethel. There's things you don't know about between Charlie and me.
What things?
Well, personal things between a husband and a wife.
Personal things? Like not consuming the marriage?
Consuming?
Well, you know, having trouble at the start.
We'll have no more of that talk, thank you.
Oh, my William and I was always all right.
Have you got no pride? I don't want to hear about your William. In fact, it makes me sick to the stomach to think of you and your William, God rest his soul. They're animals, men, animals. Honestly, Ethel, sometimes I think you're not quite the ticket. We'll have no more of that kind of talk, thank you.
Jealous.
Tom's been pestering me.
That old gas bag.
He's a very nice man.
Well, why don't you go with him
I
then?
might. I'm thinking about it.
Well, I wouldn't think too long, because people like you don't get all that many chances.
Like me?
Yes, old misery guts.
Oh, well, if that's what you think of me, there's no point in me stopping.
Oh, sit down. What's the time?
10 past.
Yeah. I'm sorry I said that.
I'm not miserable. I'm a very deep and sensitive person.
Well, of course you are.
I worry a lot.
What about?
Oh, well, everything. I mean, not only myself, but others. I worry about you, Ethel.
Yes, but I'm all right.
Yeah, but you won't always be, will you? I mean, you're past your first bloom, ain't you? I mean, what are you going to be like when you're completely past it? I mean, it's all right for Lou's got a family round her. She'll pass away happy as a sandboy. But what about you and me? My last look at the world will be at a total stranger. All the years I've lived, all the people I've known, and I'll be alone.
But I'll be there, Dot.
You'll be long gone.
Oh, thank you very much. Do you mind if we change the subject? I don't like this at all.
No, you're right. I saw Dr. Legg this morning.
Oh, yes.
I asked him if he'd test me trade.
Here.
What?
I say. Do you remember when Dr. Legg hit your Charlie? He come into the pub, and that was funny, because he never come into the pub them days, and he hit him smack in the kisser. Then he turned round and he went out again. First and last time I ever seen Dr. Legg angry.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, come on, Dot, you must remember.
Oh, Ethel.
Oh, you're depressing to talk to. I wish Lou was here.
Oh, all right then, I'll go if I'm not wanted.
Oh, go if you like. Here. Do you remember Lou when she had the twins, Pete and Pauline? I got some pictures of them. I can find them. I'll show you. Now, where is it? I'll say. I didn't leave my album in your place, did I?
I ain't seen it.
Well,
I don't know if I did the right thing moving in there.
well, you got more room. Now, where did I put...
What do I want room for? I only did it 'cause of you.
Because of me?
Yeah, I thought we'd be together.
Oh, I couldn't bear that.
Oh, charming, thank you. I turned my whole life upside down doing what I think is the Christian thing to do, and that's all the thanks I get. Oh, nice, thank you.
Well, you are pretty miserable, aren't you, Dot? I mean, you go around as if you got the worries of the old world on your shoulders.
Well, perhaps I have. I mean, I'm not exactly a fit person, you know, and as I say, I take on the burdens of others.
Lou says you'll see us all gone. Now, what am I looking for?
Sometimes I wish I'd never come back here.
Oh, my album.
They wanted to adopt me.
I don't know, must be in my bedroom.
I begged, pleaded to adopt me.
Who wanted to adopt you?
My Auntie Gwen and my Uncle Will.
A beautiful sight to see. She thinks she's happy and free from care. She's not what she seems to be.
Are any of us what we seem to be?
Sad when you think of that wasted life.
I knew we knew what was going to happen.
Ah, she's off again. Wish I could sleep like that. Who wanted to adopt you, Dot? The church?
Not the church. It's been my salvation. Without my faith, I don't know what would have become of me. And because of my faith, I sometimes wonder what is to become of me. I mean, things happen, Ethel. You think they're for the good when you do them, but they're not. They're for selfish reasons, pure selfish reasons. I mean, there ain't been a moment that there ain't been a burden to me, and you bring all them terrible memories back with your talk of the past.
Yes, well, they're never as bad as they seem.
Yes, they are. They're worse.
Well, we all seem to get over it. Now, who wanted to adopt you?
people I was with in Wales.
Why?
Because they loved me.
Oh.
I become like one of their own. I mean, that was the trouble. After the war, they couldn't find my mother to ask her. And so I had to come back. Come back. One day I was on a farm playing in the fields, and next I was meeting my new father in the two up and the two down in the East End of London. I cried. I stood in the kitchen by an old sink, and I cried. My mother said to me, "Why are you crying?" I said, "I missed my Auntie Gwen." And she cried. She said, "You wait for your children, and then they don't want you." I said, "I did. It's just I wanted to see them again. You know, my Auntie Gwen and my Uncle Will." Oh, I'm getting myself in the state. I shouldn't. But it was a contrast, you see. I see the Vic. I heard them all singing, and I hated the Vic. My mother said, "What?" She said, "The good old Vic. You know you're home when you see the Vic." But it was horrible to me. I mean, I hated the people. I wanted to go back to the farm, but I didn't want to hurt my mother. You see? I mean, men spat. It was big, revolting lumps of spit on the pavements, and I laid in the grass, and I drank from a spring. And when I was ill, my Auntie Gwen slept with me. And all night I woke up, and there she was, smiling at me, saying, "There, there." The man my mother married, he never spoke more than 24 words to me the whole time I knew him. And I heard him with my mother, and I thought he was hurting her. And I went in, and I said, "Don't hurt my mother." He stank. I was in bed, and he stank. And he said bad words. And all I could think of was that spring coming up out of the ground, and Auntie Gwen saying, "There's there." It was only when I was ill that time that I knew how much she loved me. It was quiet, you see. Quiet. Dr. Legg, he's like them, the same. And they'll be in heaven, and I won't see them because of what I'd done, what I made Dr. Legg do. Oh, terrible sin. I knew it'd happen. Wasn't his fault, Jarvis. I mean, some people are like that. I thought he'd be happy. I told him I was having the baby, and he said, "Get rid of it. Get rid of it." He would have left me. That's why Dr. Legg hit him. Oh, I done a terrible thing to Dr. Legg, a terrible thing. He cried and I cried. And it was a girl. I would have called it Gwen. Oh, some people are like that. He left me because of Nick.
Here! I found it! I found it! What do we want it for?
Pete and Pauline.
Oh, yes.
How long you been looking for it?
Well, I remembered where I'd put it. Oh, look! Here, look, there they are. Heads and tails.
I've been having headaches lately. I've been imagining all sorts of things.
What sort of things?
Well, what I've been saying.
What you been saying?
Nothing.
Yeah, I remember them just like that now they're grown up. I'll be saying that about Vicky soon. I wonder what she'll be like.
Oh, we'll be dead and gone when she's grown up.
Oh, don't start that again.
Sometimes I'm inclined to ramble on a bit. Take no notice.
I never do.
No, I don't mean I always ramble. I mean, it's only sometimes.
Yeah, look at this.
Who's that?
Michelle as a baby.
Oh, I say. And you like Pauline?
Yes. She's not like her mother, is she?
Oh, I can see it.
Oh. What's the time?
Oh, not time yet. Why are you staring at me?
I better go out and get a loaf. Anything you want, Doc?
Well, I don't want no butter. She's put it up again.
Hey, I better take this. Oh.
That's mine.
Well, I know that. I'm only going to borrow it.
Yeah, I know. And have you lose it between here and the shop?
Well, I'd be rather silly to lose it, wouldn't I?
Yes, well, I rest me case.
Well, I mean, it's pouring with rain. I'll get wet.
Well, get your own umbrella.
Oh.
Look, this just ain't an umbrella, you know.
Well, what is it then? It looks just like an umbrella to me.
Well, that's because you ain't been used to the finer things in life. This umbrella came from a big store in London, probably Harrods.
That umbrella come from the jumble sale in the community centre. And you wouldn't have got it at all if Tom hadn't fiddled it for you. I wanted that.
Fiddled it?
Now, are you going to lend it to me or not?
No.
Thank you very much.
You can borrow me plastic hat.
Listen. How come that umbrella to be in the jumble sale in the community centre in Walford if it come from Harrods?
Well, some grand lady, she probably forgot it, left it behind.
I'll just get really wet. I don't care.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'll get you loose.
Good.
Anything else I can get you while I'm out?
Yes, well now, see if you can get some of them fig roll biscuits. I think they're better than syrup of figs, don't you?
Fig rolls, yes. Spare me the details. Anything else?
Yes. Crate of stout and a sailor.
Oh, I've been taken advantage of again, have I? On your head be it if that rain brings on my fibrositis.
Oh.
Hello, war workers. Once again, we present the all-star variety show designed specially for workers throughout Britain and all the United Nations. Instead of a canteen, we're broadcasting on this occasion from a fine concert hall on this vast wartime factory site.
You'll be relieved to hear I've got your fig rolls. Ethel? Ethel?
Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is forgive us. Oh, dear God, forgive us, and especially me. And of course, dear Ethel, who is a simple soul.
Did you get the fig rolls? What on earth's the matter?
I thought you was...
Thought I was what?
I thought you was dead.
I'm not ready to go yet. I've only just drawn my pension.
I was frightened.
What of?
I thought you was gone.
Here, whatever's the matter, Doc. Oh, I am sorry, Doc.
You hit me?
Yes, but
You
I
hit
didn't...
me.
Yes, but only because you was like you were, Doc. I mean, I didn't mean to hurt you. My brother didn't mean to hurt me, but sometimes you gotta be cruel. I'm sorry. Oh, it hurts, doesn't it? Make us a nice cup of tea, shall I? You don't want to go home, do you, Doc? Don't go home. I'll make us a nice cup of tea.
What's happening today? What's happening?
We are friends, aren't we?
Of course.
Here. I understand about you and Dr. Legg and your Charlie.
You heard?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you said you understood.
Yes.
You listened.
Yes, I did. I listened about when you was in Wales and in the spring and that, but I didn't mean what I said about your mother deserting you.
I don't mean that. Anyway, you never said that she deserted me. If that's what you think...
I don't know what I think or what I mean. It's the most horrible day. I wish today never was. And I hate the rain. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say.
You just sit there. It was just I was frightened.
Well, I don't know, do I?
Well, you just relax. You know, I'll make the tea.
Oh, you haven't switched it on.
I don't care.
Oh, well, never mind. Dot'll do it.
Dot'll do it. Dot'll do it. There you go again. Don't you speak to me like I'm a fool. I'm a person. All my life, people have treated me as though I was 10 paces behind them. Lou looks at me as though she's better than I am. You do as well.
Oh, Ethel.
You and Lou. I only wanted to enjoy life. I never wanted to be taken seriously. I'm not a serious person. I just wanted to have fun. And it's not true what you said about me and my William. I did care, of course I did, but I couldn't cope. I tried. I just couldn't cope.
You made your William a very happy man, God rest his soul.
Yes, I did. He didn't care about his dinner being late. If I said silly things, I didn't think they were silly. He just laughed. The thing is, I can make people laugh more than I can make them take me serious. And of course, if I try to be serious, then they laugh all the more. So, I give it best. I don't pretend. I can't be you or Lou or anyone.
Thank God for you.
2 sugars, please. Here. We used to have some wonderful characters in the East End, you know.
Oh, still have.
Oh, no. Not now. Sometimes I think there's only me and Lou left. Oh, we used to have fun.
What I heard of it was all poverty and starvation, filth and squalor.
Never took no notice of that.
Do you want one of your big rolls?
No, thanks. It's a bit late in the day. I often think of them, you know. Banjo, Willie Strauss, Omar Parkins. Oh, Omar Parkins. She had a baron, she wore a black cap, she could fight like a man, and she did too. She sold ladies' undies. Here. Her son Ron was topped at Pentonville for murdering a prostitute. Oh, lovely people. Then there was Arnie, the bookie. Ma Parkins beat him up for welshing on a bet. And then, of course, later on there was Pat.
Yes,
Who never wanted Pete to marry Pat.
Oh, I remember Pat when Pete was talking up.
Yes. Here, do you remember Den's dad, Dennis?
Oh.
He was a hard man, wasn't he?
Well, you give Den a few thick ears.
Yeah. Do you remember, Lou, when Arthur wanted to marry Pauline?
I should have thought it was the same. Remember when Pete wanted to marry Kathy?
Oh, she's mellowed as Lou.
Thank God.
Banjo, Willie Strauss, Omar Parkins, all gone. Lots more.
Way of the flesh, Ethel. Thank God we got a soul. I just hope they weigh up the good against the bad. I must have done many more good things in life than bad.
It doesn't matter, you know.
Doesn't matter, of course it matters. Ain't you got any faith?
Well, I'd like to see my William again. My Parkins was very good to me. And then I always thought old Dennis was very handsome. And I'd like to tell Mum and Dad that I didn't really mind about my things.
They know, Ethel. They know.
Do they? That's good, then. I miss the East End, you know.
Miss youth, Ethel. Youth.
Do I? I feel the same.
What's the time?
Oh, my God! We missed our medicine.
Well, where is it?
It's here.
Well, look, I'll hold her. You pour it.
Yes. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Here we are.
Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Now, you give it to her. Go on.
Yes.
Hello, dear.
Here we are, then.
Yeah, give it to her. No.
Oh, she doesn't want it,
So
Doc.
what shall we do?
She's only a bird in a gilded cage, a beautiful sight to see.
Ethel.
Yes?
From care, you may borrow my brolly.
Oh, Ta. Only a bird in a gilded cage.
From the beginning, then.
Oh, never again, Dot. Never from the beginning.
Hey, you! Did you clock that lot? Oi, Namer, did you see that lot?
Just about. I think one of them decided it was time for bed.
Thank God for that. It's the third time I've been in the square since midnight. What are they written on my walls?
Judas, traitor, grasser.
Okay. It's about time something was done. Look at this place. It's like Skid Row. Filth and rubbish everywhere you look.
Ben's in a right mood.
Bother him about taking time off today.
No, I reckon you...
He's going up west about 12. Look, you get on with your work and I'll cover for you later.
Oh, thanks, Mum. I'm banknote today and then Sharon's got a lot of thinking to do.
Thinking, pull the other one. I better keep my PDI on you.
I've got nothing but respect for her.
Marry her then. You could do worse. With Dan and Angie as your in-laws, I'd have even more reason to hang around here.
No, leave her.
Simon, I was joking.
It might, then. It's coming off, though, isn't it, gradually? Yeah, what we need toast pipe now, really.
Not with you around here. Give it here. What you need is a bit of hard ground. Well, maybe not.
Well, I'll have a go, eh?
No. You take over. You inside, card out boxes.
Here, done it. Got the old heel swapped to Tracy.
Yeah, well, then I sure Dad is in the right mood over this lot.
Since the end of summertime, they all go mad, don't they? Look, I'll ask him.
No, Mum said she'll cover for me.
Judas traitor. Who do you reckon did that? It ain't the kids, is
Some
it?
greaser boys, wasn't it? Because then sent the video back.
This place is filling up with weirdos, isn't it?
Hello, Princess. You'll take up Brighton or Southend or somewhere. Tell you what, get in here and give him and he's cleaning out the kitchen. I want the whole lot out, all right? The whole lot. Got the day off of you?
Yep.
Shame your boyfriend's working, isn't it?
It is, isn't it, Dad?
I tell you what, if we're not busy lunchtime, I'll let him go.
Thanks.
Be careful, eh?
That's a lot, then.
I'll check for myself.
Hey, look, he's giving you the old heel off. Didn't even have to ask him.
Yeah, you know you always worry about whether you got change for the phone?
You what?
Well, I ain't going to worry no more.
Good job I checked, isn't it?
Yeah, I missed out on picnics. They were always too knackered. I remember me and Shell went up west once, went to see Annie at the Victoria Palace. We've been saving up for months. Anyway, we had a picnic on a traffic island outside the station. The pigeons were bombing us from all directions.
Yeah, place doesn't matter if you're with someone you really like.
You like Si, don't you?
Yeah, got a lot of time for him. You two must come round sometime.
Yeah. Well, what about tonight, eh?
Sure, you haven't been round to my flat, have you?
Not yet, no.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Watch out.
Hello.
I need some paint stripper, you know, cellulose thinner or something.
Sorry. Try the garage or Harris's in Brink Street.
What do you need thinners for?
For the windows, soap and water ain't working, all that. I was thinking, I want to buy one of them phone cards.
I think we're a bit short on salt and vinegar.
Here I say, Pat. I've done something absolutely unforgivable.
Oh, not you, Ethel.
Yes. Well, you see, Dot lent me a brand new second-hand umbrella, and I left it in here. I forgot it.
Well, where did you leave it?
Well, under the bench. I mean, so nobody would tread on it. That's why I forgot it.
Well, are you sure you left it here?
I'm positive.
Well, it ain't here. Simon, you seen Ethel's brolly?
What's it like?
Look, it's pink, and it's got a duck eggs handle. But it's not mine, it's hers.
Well, lost probably goes under the telephone table.
She'll think I don't care.
Because you lost her brolly. Don't be daft.
Oh, yes, she will. It's full of symbolic revelation. Oh, my God.
You're a bit previous, Dot.
It's Ethel I've come to see.
Oh, dear.
I say, Ethel, love, could I have me brolly? It's not that I don't trust you. I do implicitly, as well you know, but I do like to keep track of me possessions.
There's not a trace. Dan's been through the place like a dose of salt. Every last pair of knickers, full sleeve, glass eyes, all a neat one of paper. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, here, what you done?
What does it look like? I think I found my one true vocation in life. If I was to build my shoulders up a little bit, I could become Wolford's official refuse disposal operator. Chuck your rubbish about and bring it to me and I'll get rid of it for you at no extra charge.
Where's your fitness thing?
All right, now I'll demonstrate.
You change the subject. That poor Dot has just witnessed the one thing she could cling to in the name of friendship cast into the jaws of that machine. And you did
you've done it now, don't you?
What you on about?
Well done, Stuckhead Umbrella. Oh, you! And don't you think I'm going to forgive you for this? Because I'm not.
Oh. They paint my walls, they fill my pub up with rubbish, they chuck water on me and they slag me off, and it ain't even 9:30 yet.
It was too late.
Funny, isn't it, how things are important to old people.
Not just the old dough, is it?
Gin bottle and a packet of fags instead of a brolly. You could be talking about me, is that what you mean?
No, I was thinking about me, actually. Without Sharon, what would I have, eh?
Something I ain't got, son. That's a lifetime. Sharon's a nice enough girl, don't get me wrong. Don't make my mistakes. Don't throw your future away on somebody because you're lonely. Do it because it's the only thing you want to do.
It's funny, isn't it? We can be standing behind this bar thinking, poor old sod, fancy being as lonely as that. Chances are I think the same thing you are.
You're not that lonely, are you, son?
Well, there's a lot of people around me, isn't there? A lot of mates and you. I don't really belong here, do I?
You're going to hate me for saying this, but you're the same as me. You want somebody to lean on you, to be dependent on you, and when it happens you get cold feet. That's why I was such a lousy mum, I suppose. I couldn't stand you and your brother clinging.
Yeah, I remember. We stopped pretty soon, though, didn't we?
That's not to say I didn't love you or look after you properly, because I did.
Not him, though.
Who, your stepdad?
Yeah, what'd you say in him, eh?
God knows. No, I tell a lie. He looked dead flash in a suit and he had nice hands. Strong.
Oh, yeah, I know all about his strong hands, don't I?
Listen, Simon, you and your brother were a handful. You need a man about the house.
Yeah, what a shame we didn't have any say in the matter, eh?
You don't ask your kids permission to get married. Well, or to choose come to that. Thinking back, I was a bit hasty, though. A con merchant.
You're well shot of him now, aren't you?
All I ever wanted was a bloke who'd see me right, who'd be a good dad to me kids.
Why the long faces?
Oh, it's nothing, Shell.
No, it's important.
Mum.
Look, if it's private...
No, two people who are fond of each other shouldn't have secrets. Simon reckons you're going to have a day sorting yourselves out.
So?
Take my advice. Put all your cards on the table, no holding back. Life's too short to make mistakes.
Here, you all right, Dot? Ethel's been really worried, you know.
Hiya. Hello, Rowley. How you, Doc? What's the matter? She seen the light?
I think she's sort of like a while back. She's well religious, you know. She's a bit upset.
If you sing a few hymns for me, darling, it'll cheer us up now. You seen Sharon?
Yeah, you see what I've got?
Oh, yeah, they're good, aren't they?
Yeah, phone card. You take it over the phone and you just kind of...
I know how they work.
Before the day's out, Doc will have a brand new umbrella. And not for any old jumble sale, neither.
We can get one up the market.
Yeah, I'll go if you want, Ethel.
What do you think of it? I'm going up west.
Oh, that'll cost you a bomb.
No, she's got a bus pass, hasn't she, girl?
That's past my Aunt Nellie. I'm going in a taxi.
You're knocking for 6 in that get-up?
Ah, well, yes, you see. You get better attention if you look sophisticated.
Oh, will you give that to me? I'm an expert.
Yeah, she surveys my money box all the time.
Oh, dear. Can you see where that's gone, Ethel? You're better at coin spotting than us.
So are you sure you should go anywhere? Why don't you take Doc with you?
What, and spoil the surprise, and don't any of you tell her neither. Here we go. All right, get up, all right.
Right. There you go, Ethel.
This'll hear it.
There.
Right.
Oh.
Any more for any more?
There, darling.
Oh, very, very much. I'll say, I might have a cup of tea at the corner house just for old time's sake.
If I get to be like her, I shan't complain.
So what's with you?
Nothing.
Yes, there is.
Just leave it out, will you?
You can't even look at me, can you?
Leave me alone.
Go on. Sniffing round every chic hat in the square.
Don't be stupid.
So, who's the next lucky lady going to be then, eh, Ellie? You must think I'm blind or something.
No, you're just mad.
I've got every right to be. I've been patience itself. Yes.
Oh, isn't it nice to think that where I'm going I shall be affronted with courtesy?
Good morning, Ethel. What can we do for you?
Oh, well now, I'd like a taxi, please.
Certainly. And where would you like to go?
Well, Bayswater, if you'd be so kind, please.
My pleasure.
They're all booked.
Except for me. Car's outside, Ethel. I just radio us cab 5 to come in.
Thank you. Good morning.
Calling us cab 5. Us cab 5.
I see. Sloping off again, are we?
If you think I'm going to get up to no good with Ethel, you might as well come along and hold me hand.
Look, sorry I smashed Dot's brolly. What more do you want me to say?
It doesn't matter, because I'm just off to buy a new one. A much better one.
Well, seeing as you're going by taxi,
Tell Ali to send the bill to me. What about that?
Dennis Watts, I forgive you.
Stands out a mile, Princess.
That obvious, is it?
Been there myself.
What, on the eye jump, eh? Eyes closed, holding your nose, ready to take the plunge. They tell me the more often you jump, the easier it is.
Yeah, if you get to the point where there's no danger left.
Then what?
Then you say to yourself, I've been there, I've done it all. And you ask yourself if you enjoyed it. That's when you admit defeat.
You're not there yet, then?
Nah, not yet.
Well, come on, then. What's your advice to me, father to daughter?
I can't give you any advice. I can't smack anyone like you used to when you were a kid. I can't tell you what to do, and you know it.
Don't sell yourself short, Dad. Not your style, is it?
I'm being honest.
What, then? Tell me.
If you're looking for love, a steady relationship, or God forbid, even bed, don't look to your mum or I. Look to Pete and Kath, Paul and Arthur, anyone, but not your mum and I. I worry about you, darling. I worry that we're giving you a hard shell that you'll never love or trust anyone ever again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
You can tell Golden Boy can have the day off and tell him to tell Pat I'll be in later.
Thanks.
We're getting like public property, Sharon. I don't think I like it.
But it don't bother me. It's we need to know what our parents and our friends think.
But it's down to you and me, isn't it?
In the end, it is, yeah.
Neighbour's in a very good mood. I'm going round for a meal tonight.
What a perfect way to end your day. Now, her place depresses me. It beats me why you don't take yourself off to the country or something.
Well, Albert Square has its attractions.
Oh, yeah. Do me a favour.
All right, I'll come clean. I plan to spend the afternoon glued to the television.
OK, I'm with you.
So what are you up to these days?
Bit of everything.
Oh, sounds intriguing.
I'm packing in as much experience as I can before I go off to college.
Social or practical?
Well, I keep the social for university.
I approve of that.
On the practical side, I've been visiting other relations. One of them's a tobacconist and two of them in the dry cleaning business.
A beautiful laundrette?
No, it's a good idea, though. No, I was down the Old Kent Road visiting an uncle of mine. He's got 20 people making dresses for him. And before you say anything, it's not a sweatshop. It's not bad. He's fair and conditions will improve as the turnover gets better.
Well, he's resourceful as the old Namer.
No, Namer's 1 in a million. I've got 2 cousins. They already run late-night convenience stores, but Namer's the only one that knows what it's all about.
She didn't go to university.
No, she's got other assets. We're all pretty determined, but she's got flair and imagination.
And she takes risks.
Yeah. You know, I used to resent the way she used to boss me around at first, keeping a tight grip on everything. But she's a born fighter. She's independent to the last.
So why bother going to college with?
I want to be a consultant. And by the time I qualify, I'll probably be able to earn enough money just advising the family. I mean, they're in for everything, those people.
Oh, well, it wouldn't surprise me if Namer could keep you busy all on her own. In 3 years, she could have a string of stores.
I better keep on her right side, then.
Yeah.
Look, I've got to go. I'll see you later.
I was looking at my dad earlier, right, and he was dead serious. And I thought, yeah, we're really beginning to understand each other. He seemed really concerned for me, you know, not for Dennis Watts, but for me.
He worships the ground you walk on, you know.
Yeah, his way of showing it was always to slip me a tenner. Or when I was a kid, to buy him the biggest doll or whatever. But sometimes, Si, I feel like they bought me and all. That they didn't adopt me, that they paid real money for me.
What do you mean?
When Mum couldn't have kids, Dad bought her things to make up for it. So they got me to keep her quiet.
No, you shouldn't think like that, Sharon.
But it's the way I feel sometimes. There's these photographs of me, you know, when I was about 4. I had these little ankle socks and bows in my hair and everything. But there's this one when I was about 2. I had these like cute little dungaree things on. You wouldn't think it was the same kid to look at. There's a man and a woman out there somewhere could have brought me up a lot different. But I'll never know, will I? Ta-da. Well, another satisfied customer.
Oh, I'm glad. I wish I could say the same. A grand total of £54.90 for lunches is something I didn't anticipate.
It'll pick up. We've only been open 5 minutes.
Well, curiosity value alone should have brought them in droves.
Yeah, but it's word of mouth round here. Give it time. They'll be flocking in.
Yeah. Of course, it doesn't help having the phone on the blink. People can't get through to make reservations, and they said they'd fix it this morning.
Make reservations? What, round here? You've got to be joking. I'll tell you what, I'll pop out later. Give them a ring, eh?
Now, I'll get round to the call box. I'll get some change from the till.
No, you won't. You'll upset the tally. Here you go. Borrow that. I don't suppose Lofty will mind.
Thanks. At least the evening trade's picking up.
Yeah.
Oh, you too?
Uh-huh. Oh, it's quiet in here, isn't it?
Yes, we seem to have a knack of creating an exclusive atmosphere.
Get him, eh? It's all right, darling. He's only joking. Mind you, it's been like a morgue all dinner time.
What, with all this flash gear and those microwaves, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. All those years I tried to talk your dad into getting decent equipment, and look at us. Eye level this, low level that, split level the other. Is anybody interested? Nobody. So how's your day been? It's been good. At least we've been able to talk.
I don't think your mum wants to hear our problems, Sharon.
That's where you're wrong, Sunshine. She's me daughter. I care about her. Well, you're serious, aren't you, the pair of you?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, no wonder you're all mixed up. I wish things had been different between me, Den and Pat. Between the three of us, we've got enough problems to keep Anna Rayburn going for a year.
That's a lot of help, isn't it?
Well, all this love stuff, darling, is very painful. It don't go away. It takes over your life. You want to watch yourself.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be like that.
And we're not stupid, neither.
No, I know that. But all I'm saying is you want to be very sure of the man you choose. If you're anything like your mother, once you get your claws into him, he's had it.
Look, where have you been?
Bayswater, then to Holborn, to back to Kensington High Street.
Then we had a nice cup of tea to steady my nerves. Steady your nerves? Annie, what have you been doing to her?
Nothing.
Well, where are you now?
Piccadilly.
Oh, doing the sights, are we? Terrific. That's wonderful. Fantastic. Don't forget you got Buckingham Palace and the Horse Guards. But please remember we've got a business to run. Over and out. Honestly, some people think this place is a blooming charity. She's getting nuts.
We ain't been here that long, have we? Sorry, Shell, what are you saying?
Well, I'm just sort of saying that I found out about love and sex, men, all that, the hard way. And there's no one I could really share it with. I felt like I was on my own for a while. I couldn't talk about it to my mum, to my best mate. There was no one I could share it with, really.
You don't regret it, though, do you?
No. I just wish it had happened differently. Why are we going to talk at Crane's, eh? There's no one there.
Yeah.
Yes?
Great. The sun passing me by as if I'm invisible, and you treat me though I'm a leper.
Oh, I'm sorry. You and me both.
2 coffees. The other one's for you.
Best offer I've had all day. Do you know, I'm beginning to feel like one of life's losers. I've worked blooming hard, day in, day out, and there's nothing at the end of it.
Come and join me. I was thinking, what shall I do this afternoon? Shall I go up west? See me lover, have a facial, a massage, the works? So I dump me laundry in and come in here for a coffee instead.
People do take advantage, don't they? It's like when they want something, they're all over you. And when you give them all you got, you don't see them for dust.
You're a bit young to be talking like that.
Try telling that to Ali.
No, you tell him. Sometimes they want reminding.
We're barely civil these days.
At least you're under the same roof. You wait till you're my age, dear. It's only just hit me the only social life I get is when I'm working in that pub.
Yeah, me too. I'm missing Hassan. I'm missing Gwizin's kids too.
Can't spend all your life being an auntie, love. Can't spend all your life being a mother either.
Chance would be a fine thing.
Oh, don't you believe it? You give birth to them, bring them up, and then they go. Simon only wants to know me when he's got a problem. His brother ain't much better either. I ain't seen him in months.
I just want a chance to prove that I can be a good mother.
Hello.
Hi.
The pub's all locked up.
It's these licensing laws, love.
What I mean is that there's nobody there.
Yeah, well, Den's still out and Simon's mooning about the square with his lady, love.
Maybe he isn't. Maybe he's not answering the doorbell. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, not really, thanks.
Tell me, Mags, how do you manage to stay so cheerful all the time?
Oh, dear, I've hit on a good old moan, have I?
Could say that.
Well, I suppose I work at it. You see, the trick is to keep one step ahead of yourself. That way you steer clear of trouble. Anyway, I'll leave you ladies to it. Bye.
That's the answer. Look out for number 1.
I'm not playing gooseberry, you know.
Do us a favour.
Only joking. I've got to go and see Vicky and Lofty anyway.
We can give this to him. He lent it to Wilmot Brown.
Yeah, sure. Enjoy the piece, you two.
Cheers, mate.
See ya.
Okay. So what's up?
No, I don't know, Sharon. You ask people questions like my mum and your mum, and the only answer they got is to give their own experience.
That's all they know.
Yeah, but they don't look at us, do they? I mean, you ask my mum why she married my stepdad, she says us kids needed a father. You ask me why she married me, and I'll tell you a different story.
So?
Well, he was the one that didn't get away, wasn't he? Up until she got her hooks into him, right, I had so many uncles I couldn't keep track of them. Now, some of them are all right. There was one of them, Uncle Charlie. He used to play football with me in the street on a Sunday morning. He lasted about 6 months. You see, I'd just get to know him, right, then they'd be off. What I really hated was being in the free dinners queue at school. That and never having a proper football kit. Blame your father, she'd say.
But Pete always paid up his maintenance, didn't he?
Oh, yeah. Kept her in fags and booze, though.
We're a funny couple, aren't we? But it really worries me, Si. I mean, neither one of us comes from a normal family background. We're both as insecure as each other.
Maybe that's why we need each other, eh?
Yeah, but it ain't on. We can't spend the rest of our lives propping each other up.
No, but if I know you're as unsure of yourself as I am, it helps, right?
Right.
Oh, Tom, very kind.
You're not still upset about that brolly, are you?
Oh, when I saw it all churned up, broken in two, twisted, I thought, yes, take me and all.
Oh, Dot.
Take me and throw me like pieces of flotsam, my life's rubbish dump.
Keep talking like that and I will. That was your friend. She didn't do it on purpose.
No, you don't lose your friends on purpose, but it happens, you forget them.
So what? I've never relied on friends. I never have. I never will. You come into this world on your own, you leave it on your own.
You're being very harsh, ain't you?
Yeah, it's the only way to be, believe me. You don't go looking for people to hurt you.
I don't think I could bear that, Pat. Not having any friends at all.
You're the religious one, count your blessings.
Oh, I do. I do, constantly.
Me, I could count mine on the finger of one hand.
Oh, here you are. I've been looking for you.
It's nice to be needed.
Yeah, Doc. Do us a favour. Go and plug yourself in for 5 minutes. This is private. Thank you. You, sing Sharon and Wixie?
Yeah. Well, I had a word with Simon, and then with the both of them. Why?
Oh, what'd you say to him?
Just that I wouldn't mind you as an in-law. Well, in-laws usually hate each other's guts, but you and me are mates. I can't see us falling out over them two.
That's true enough. Did you say anything else to him?
Don't think I ought to tell you that, Ange. Well, that's between me and Simon.
Come on, Pat. We're supposed to be mates, aren't we?
That way we'll stay mates.
It's not as if I think you're going to say anything out of line, is it? It's me I'm worried about. As far as Sharon's concerned, I've got myself in a right old 2 and 8.
Listen, Ange, anything you say to them's okay by me. You're a good mother.
Well, I can't see it. I mean, as far as she's concerned, I've screwed up my marriage. I'm a failure. That's all she's got to go by.
That's what you think now. You've only been divorced 5 minutes. You're forgetting all them years you were married. That's a miracle in my book. There's a lot of people round here, me included, who would have given anything for a life like yours. You're the failure you think you are. How come Sharon would waste her time asking you for advice?
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it, I suppose.
It's down to them anyway. Well, they're listening to every Tom, Dick and Harry as far as I can tell. In the end, they'll do whatever they want to do.
Yeah. And good luck to them, eh?
Typical, isn't it? Here I am, all dressed up and nowhere to go.
What went wrong?
Well, I thought Dan was taking the afternoon and the evening off. Seems he decided to take the morning off as well. And I don't know where to contact him.
That's awful.
Yeah, well, Mags doesn't let a minor cock-up ruin her social life.
Well, aren't you upset or nothing?
Not so I'm irritated, but, well, life's too short, isn't it? You've got to get out there and live a little. Hey, come on, we're all independent, go-getting people. I don't think that all this undying, everlasting, true love exists for people like us.
So don't you go for commitment, then?
It makes me go cold to think about it. Lots of laughs, friendship, all that.
You're here today, gone tomorrow?
No, you don't understand. It's just that, well, at the moment, I don't want to possess anybody, and I don't want to be possessed.
So what's the message for them when he gets back?
No message. I'll call him later.
I feel even more mixed up, man. She really put the wind up me, you know?
What, about being a boring married couple?
No, that stuff about being a go-getter.
Well, I think we are, both of us. I mean, being married, living together, or just having a relationship shouldn't stop us. Works for Tina and Ian, doesn't it?
Yeah, but that goes back to what we were saying earlier, doesn't it? I mean, it works for them because they come from a proper family. It must make a difference.
Yeah, but it weren't plain sailing. Pete and Catherine were really unhappy about it. I don't mean to be nasty, Si, but Ian is their blue-eyed little boy, isn't he?
Yeah, but even so, right, he had a good solid upbringing. Built his confidence. If you make it yourself, you can go for it.
Well, don't you think we should?
I might be too cosy, not then it could be quite nice.
What's up?
Hello, did Michelle find you, love?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you going?
I was just going to go and phone Foyle, so I've ordered this book called Working at Your Marriage. No, it's important, isn't it?
Yeah, we ain't laughing at you, love. Did you get your phone card back?
Yeah, they're great, these, aren't they? I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to go and use it now. See you later.
See ya.
Right, see you later.
Oh, did they have World War III when I wasn't looking?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, everything's gone. I mean, could have been bombed or something. Well, look, we went to Whiteley's. I was dying to go there, walk up and down that lovely staircase. Gone. So I said, let's go to Gamage's. Gone. Derry and Tom's, Pontings, gone. Swan and Edgar's, gone.
So I took her to a trip round here, Ross.
Yes, I don't think that statue's the same either. Looks like a plastic replica to me.
So where did you end up then?
Well, Harrods. I mean, we should have gone there in the first place. Harrods is still standing. I shall buy all my presents there in future.
Right, what's up, mate?
Oh,
so you're back, are you?
Oh, Doc, there you are, the very person I want to see. Here, this is for you.
Oh, a Harrods bag. Oh, Ethel. Oh, you went all the way to Harrods just for me. Oh, Ethel, what can I say?
Thank you.
Just one small thing, Ethel.
Oh.
I hate to be the one to do this to you, but it's £43.50.
Oh, yes, well, now, I suppose a £5 tip would suffice.
Oh, look, there's no need for a tip.
Oh, but I insist. You put your £5 onto that bill and give it to Dennis, treating me.
Frozen shepherd's pie, frozen peas, and frozen sprouts.
I would never have guessed.
Can't remember the last time I cooked a decent meal.
Look, this is fine. With a kitchen like yours, I'm surprised you even do this.
Well, fancy mooching round Walford all day, eh? I'd have thought you'd been wherever it is, watching cricket.
Headingley, I toyed with the idea. Well, it's a long way to go if the match is called off or something.
I really like tennis. Never been to Wimbledon, though. Oh, do you want a few more sprouts?
Hello?
Please? Oh, hi, we're in here eating.
It's all right. I've had my tea.
So how's the match?
Let's finish our meal first, and then you can talk cricket when you're washing up.
You don't stand for all that, do you?
Well,
I've got a surprise for you. That's why I'm here.
A nice one?
I think so. I've just had a phone call from Bangladesh.
Oh, no. Not another cousin.
It would have been bad luck in there, you see.
What you mean?
Yes, go on, open it. Oh.
Yeah, well, if it's inconvenient, name, we'll come back some other time. Oh, it's a bit of a squeeze, but do sit down.
Thanks. Go on. Listen, the family are fixing me up again with another cousin, a suitable man.
You're probably jumping to conclusions.
I'm sorry, it's all arranged. I've got to go to the airport to pick him up. They want you to prepare a special meal for him. He wants to meet you, that's all.
Fine, he can come. You can see the poky little room I live in. And if he wants to eat, he can eat what we ate for supper tonight. Frozen shepherd's pie and frozen chips. Good old English frozen chips.
Present, I'll do the washing up, eh?
Oh, no, leave it in the sink. Let it pile up. The cousin do it tomorrow when he comes. After all, we must give him the right impression,
Oh,
mustn't
come on,
we?
Naima, cheer up.
Naima, I'm sorry. We shouldn't have come here.
Oh, no, really, it's me that's sorry. I invited you both. It's really nice to see you. I'm just a bit down, that's all. Have you had a nice day?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we've talked to loads of people. No one seems to think we're not right for each other.
No, I think it's fair to say that our families are quite keen for us to get hitched.
Yeah, I don't think they're bat an eyelid.
So, in a way, a marriage has been arranged.
Well, yeah, I suppose you could say that.
I don't believe it. Here am I, desperate for the freedom to choose my own mate. And you two, with all the freedom in the world, you're allowing people to manipulate you. Don't let them do it.
Stay with us here on Gold for a slice of life with the Larkins next in the darling buds of May.